Yeah, we got transition. Hey, and now we're there. Cool.
Hey, nice.
Awesome.
All right.
Sweet. All right, I'll give us a quick little recap back. So in the last session, we were in the village of Scry. You all came in at various times, doing various things. A bunch of you met in a tavern, completely by coincidence, and then went to visit the Festival of Given Light, which was a festival with like lots of games. So a bunch of you played the games to get festival tokens, and then traded those in for some fun magic items that were more just trinkets than anything else. As the festival went on, and as you played more games and did some more things, the lights that are typical of this time of year, the auroras that come out, began and grew in intensity. People began to watch. People started really getting invested, and the towards the end of the typical time of the lights end, they really started to ramp up. They coalesced into a single beam of light that split the ground in front of you, caused a minor earthquake. When people stood back up and realized what had happened, there was a rift in the ground with a pair of doors that were hanging open, ancient metal doors. And out of those wandered a skeleton, and you absolutely demolished the skeleton with like 2 hits. So that was fun. Uh, and
Indeed, it was.
we were standing on the precipice of entering this area to see what was going on. So, what would you like to do?
So, I mean,
Well, didn't we go down into the hole?
Say what?
Didn't we go down into the hole?
I think I moved your tokens down there to make sure it was working
Yep.
at the end.
Oh.
We actually did it on stream.
yeah,
so.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so, well, I know Ash is on guard, so, my soldier senses are tingling. A skeleton came out of this fissure. So, normally if there's one, I highly doubt that that's it. So I don't know about you all, but we either need to get away from this fissure or see what's going on with this because, well, there's probably going to be more
There's probably a
skeletons.
skeleton of them.
A skeleton.
Wait, didn't someone already hired us last
Yes,
session?
that was something I forgot to mention. Jarrell,
That's right.
the researcher that you met who was in the area to research the lights, did ask you to venture into this area with him so that he could investigate what was going on because he thinks this might be tied to the reason that he is there.
Yeah.
Which is also the reason that Ericos is there.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Is the gate, by the way, goes like underground? As in, like is it vertical or is the gate horizontal and you like open it up?
So if you imagine this like ancient thing, right, and it's like below ground, probably 10 to 15 feet, with a ton of dirt over the top of it. It basically sundered the ground open to the door, causing a ramp essentially down about 10 to 15 feet that skeleton kind of wandered out of. So it's underground. It's not vertical. It is horizontal, but there's like a pathway for you to get down there.
And the locals have scattered?
Yeah. So as you're looking around, like the locals are trying to help out the people who are there. Some of them saw you defeat this skeleton. They're starting to kind of usher people towards the tavern and towards the village, especially the people who don't live there, because there were a lot of people here for the festival. So they're trying to take care of the people as they can.
So I'm gonna take out a.
Okay.
How lit is like the entrance? So it's like 15 foot down, and then there's an entrance. I imagine to like something. Is it like a closed door
Yeah.
or just a dark hole?
So lit. So lit.
That was the last thing, actually. So Simeon Toledo went down. I think it started fiddling with the doors.
That's right.
And so the doors, one of the doors is like real off its hinges. Toledo like knocked one of them completely off, and so you can kind of see inside now and see more metal and at least a dim light.
Okay. I'm gonna take a torch, light it, and kind of throw it into that that room ahead of myself.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna look around, and I'm gonna say, Ericos, you're a paladin, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Why don't we jump in this hole and go take a look? Isn't undead your
I
territory?
love the way you think.
Yeah.
Erica just starts not smashing. What am I trying to say? I guess prepping his hammer. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's very much like he wants to smash.
All right, you all should be able to see this area
There
now.
we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can you see
Oh, okay,
inside
yeah.
just a little bit?
Yep.
Cool.
Mhm.
So yeah, you can go ahead and move your characters on in if you would like. Whoever's moving first.
So I'm definitely
Seems
Is
gonna
it just me,
interesting.
or it feels like shading is better this time than last time?
maybe.
It's good. I changed up some of
Like
the
the lightning.
modules that we
So
had.
I'm before I before I move any further, I see people jumping around. I'm gonna do a quick perception check. I just want to get a lay of the land and see what I see in front of me. Like, what does this room look like? Yeah, let me do that. Actually, I'll use. Do you want me to do it in game or do you care if I roll?
It's entirely up to you. The nice thing about this is that there's a pretty good way to just like deal damage and things if you want to use your physical dice.
Got it.
So don't worry too much about use
All right, let me
whatever method you want.
get my character, but I should have had this open. I apologize. But I
Okay,
can
good.
still roll and then add my proficiency. So this is oh gosh, I can't see anything. I don't know what's going on down here. Perception. Oof, a 7.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you walk in here, you kind of observe. I think you can see where I'm pinging
Yeah.
there.
Mhm.
There's this little panel with it seems like a mechanical interface on it. It kind of looks like a keyboard of some kind for the
Okay.
techies and like real life people, but
Yeah.
to your characters, it looks like some kind of mechanical contraption. Back in the back here, there's a few boxes that are stacked. They seem to be made of some metal. And there's a few tools on the ground over here. Nothing that looks super useful. Maybe like a screwdriver, a couple things that maybe have some like diodes for displays, things like that, but not a lot. And then back in this area, you can see a bit of a path that starts to lead somewhere else.
So
Okay.
this here with the bit of green, that's the mechanical stuff you're talking about?
Yes, right here.
Talita runs up and starts tinkering with it.
Cool. So as you do that, you see. Why can't I move? Oh, I know why I can't move your character. You see this. Can you see that?
Oh
Oh,
no.
what do we see?
Would you all like to? Whoever
How
is looking at
do
the
you
panel.
move your wall map again?
Right click.
Right click.
Thank you.
I'm going to. Huh.
What is this tray of squares?
Those were boxes?
Yeah,
Sorry. Laura doesn't know.
Okay. So who all is contraption?
Hi. Peering at it. Oh my.
You're
I
slowly
am
moving
not
towards it.
peering at the. Oh, how did I get that to pop
what
up?
happened?
That's cool.
what's happening?
So
What are you doing?
if
Was
you,
the
when you look,
circle there before?
Wow. Pretty shapes.
actually, I think I can do real quick. I want to try one thing real quick. I haven't used this software too much. Oh no. Okay. Hold on.
Oh no! Panic!
Hey, Talita.
Let's move
Hey.
you all over here again. I want to see if I drop a new one of you in there. Can you see both spots?
Let me
Now?
zoom out.
What do you mean?
I can see one spot.
So it's only linked to the
what
one
spot?
token, probably.
Okay. Yeah, looks
Yeah.
like the tokens don't work that way.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
wow. You're all the way over there. Aha.
Oh, could you see that? Hold on. Let me drop that back in. Can you see where your character is, like on the actual map, and this little thing down in the bottom left?
I cannot. I can.
No.
It's
I love
difficult to no, I
seeing the
cannot.
little dots
So-
all over the place. It looks like
Yes.
little fireflies or something.
So I can see the circle with the symbols and the purple spot in the center
There's a
what I was-
purple spot in the center?
of this new section that
Cool.
Anna and I are in.
Is this?
Wait, you're in a different section?
So this is
Go
him
there.
just
I'm very
representing what.
confused.
Sorry. Okay. So they are seeing right now. I moved their token so that they could see the puzzle.
Yeah.
Which is.
Ah.
Why don't I'll just move everyone over there. That'll be a little more clear. Just.
We're all
and then
we're
we
mob
can
programming.
We're all looking at this point,
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah. Okay. So you should
Whoa.
all be able to see this now.
Where?
That is what
Yes.
they're seeing.
Yes,
And
I
you're
see it.
still physically in the other room.
we
You're
have
just.
some puzzle.
This is
I didn't
what
tell my wife.
got it.
Ooh.
I got it. So this is what's on that keypad. Interesting.
Do I recognize these characters?
Make me an intelligence check.
Oh dear.
Or Arcana.
Nope.
Or
Don't got these.
I am 100%
Okay.
gonna do a. Let's see. What would?
Oh, can I do an Arcana check? I have a pretty
Whoever-
high one.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever wants to.
I'm gonna do intelligence. You could just do intelligence. It would be Arcana or something, right? Whatever.
Yeah, I think intelligence
Oh,
is
fuck.
or Arcana.
Yeah.
either
Wow,
way.
I am on fire today. An 11.
11.
Yeah,
Okay. What's your Arcana bonus, Kate?
I think that already added the bonus. So it's like, it's +4, but I think.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, okay, so
okay,
it's
yeah,
8.
you rolled a 4. I see. I can see it now. Everybody
it's 8.
was a little different, but so you got 8. Okay. So sorry, what did you roll first?
I rolled an 11.
Okay, cool.
That was very much on cue.
Yeah, that was impressive. Okay, so you got a 12. Yeah, so those of you who are over 10, you know that these are. Well, actually, I think I can chat. I don't know if I can chat or not. It doesn't matter. These are. They don't look incredibly familiar, but they kind of bring to mind this strange resemblance maybe to the schools of magic. That these icons might be representative of the schools of magic in some way.
Okay.
Never did learn to read.
So these are just buttons on a keypad. We don't know what happens up ahead, but I feel like this is an opportune time to press one.
I agree.
I mean, we can die. There probably would be traps. I mean,
Yeah, I did a perception check.
the
In my
funny-
you're
eyes,
gonna do
looking
something.
button.
You're gonna do something. I'm gonna just like walk away to the very corner of the room so that in case there are traps, I wouldn't be hurt.
Yep,
I'm definitely hunched over this thing, completely oblivious to everybody else, just like staring at it, trying to figure it out.
Are you pushing buttons?
I'm about to
Not
push a button, which is what I actually
That
say
one, that
to
one,
you
that
all. I'm about to push. Should we push one of these buttons, or maybe should we go further up the hallway now that I'm thinking about it?
That one looks like a knife. Press it.
Whoa. Hang on. We should probably figure out what each of these represent, and then find a pattern. Yes, whoever. Well, thank you, voice in my head that I just heard. And then
we got the knifey noodle.
Yes, and then we can figure out what to do here. So I am not magical. This is all heathen stuff to me. So who here can help decipher what each of these symbols represents?
One of them looks like symbol of communism to me, at least.
Yes, it does.
The thing that
Would happen to be this
Had
one
the
on the
grass.
south right here?
The dead snake? That's what I'm calling that one. Because it looks
Oh, I
like
thought
a
it was-
snake and then the...
This one looks like sleepy. Oh no! Oh no! Did I press the button? I'm sorry.
What have you done?
What did you do?
She pressed the button.
Yeah, Mara
she
just
pressed the
pushed
button
it.
accidentally.
I look
I'm just
around.
happy I was able to push one and not two at the same time.
So, did anything happen when that button was pressed?
Exactly what you saw there. So as you press it, it kind of materializes out in that spot and reappears in the other spot.
Interesting.
But nothing happens. No traps.
No
They're
trap.
moving.
Wait, they moved?
So you can only move.
They will move into the.
Yeah.
If you click one, they move into the empty
So you
spot.
can move one at a time, essentially.
Oh, this is so cool.
And then as you
This
move,
is what I took like
Yeah, like
3 hours.
it's not just the middle. Like, so once you move one to the middle, you can then like rotate all
So,
the
like,
other ones around.
yeah.
Yeah,
So then if I click another
it'll
one,
take
it'll
the
go
other
down to the
spot.
bottom.
Yeah, it just takes
Colin,
the.
how many arrays are on this?
Oh,
board
we're
right now?
wrong.
Hold on.
It did not
Nope,
do
hold
that.
on. That is
Oh.
just the programming not working.
Oh, okay, okay.
Good job, engineers.
Alright.
Good job.
Hold on. This has a very interesting API.
Can we
So
take a
let's see,
second to appreciate that we're only?
Ancient magic.
Let's take a second to appreciate that we're in the second
you guys-
episode and we're already have like a programming related.
It's not a bug, it's
Yeah.
a feature.
So I would
feel
say
like-
everyone, whoever is going to click, maybe just one person click. I don't know how well it works when multiple people
That's
click.
probably what
there
it
might be
is.
some condition.
Yeah.
You
Alright,
guys,
so who's
so
driving?
something
Who's
that I just thought of is, remember this, like the star, the pentagram that represents like all of the major characters? So what if it's actually related to that?
Yeah, I think it has something to do.
But there's even
Yeah,
more.
with
Maybe these characters plus the schools of magic, because there are 4 schools of magic, right? I
No,
think.
there's like
Sure.
8 or 9.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
there's 8, which is
Interesting
how
number.
many of these there are. I think it's about getting these like in
There-
order, aligned.
There is abjuration, conjuration,
E-
divination,
Yeah.
enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, and transmutation.
I'm looking.
I only know the meaning of 3 of those words right now. So
I
I
find
thought
you
it
all
was-
So, okay, so these are the different types of magic, but how do we know what order they need to be in? Can I look around? Is there like anything?
probably like the most popular school, the one that's hardest to get into, would be like the first.
Oh, yeah.
Can
Yeah.
I
Alphabetical.
can I kind of wander away from them and go up toward that hall and cast produce flame in my hand so I can see?
Yeah, you should.
Like, is there like a door or anything?
So you're
I
going
don't.
up.
I don't. Well,
there?
I don't want to go. I don't want to go too far. I just kind of want to go like to the beginning of the hall, and then I've got with produce flame, I've got
Don't worry.
10
Don't worry.
feet of bright light and 10 feet of dim light. I just
Don't
kind of want to see if there's like, is anything stopping us from going forward?
Yeah, don't worry about produce flame. You all have torches. So I just turned on your torch. You can also everyone
Sure.
can turn your torches on by clicking on your character, and then it's the little light button, I think.
I mean, it's a cool cantrip, but
It is.
okay, give me a buzz kill.
Oh, that's neat.
Sure, you can cast that if you want.
If it's
I don't-
cast, I have it ready to hurl at somebody.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm not sure. I think actually you can. Nope. That just.
I
So-
just moved one of the symbols from its spot to the right.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, crow's foot, so it's one of many. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop.
Okay, cool. No, you're good. Things are.
So-
yeah.
Pandemonium.
So if we know it's for the schools of magic, how do I do this in character? I don't want to be metagamey. Okay, hang on. Let's figure this out. Okay, so all right. So Erica's under. In character, we've determined that. Have we determined that these represent the different schools of magic? Is that like established?
I'm going with Ruby.
Any of you who rolled higher than 10, yes.
Yeah, these
I think that
are
we shared
related.
that.
Well, that knowledge
Kurt,
would be
can you
shared.
share the information, please?
Yeah, we
These are the schools of magic.
these are the
Okay.
symbols look like they're related to the schools of magic. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Oh, and I thought it was Satanism. Oh,
So
it's awesome.
So then the first thing I think of, what Erica says, there must be some pattern to this. There are a few ways that this can go. This can either be a pattern of most to least powerful, but that's pretty subjective. Or the pattern could be based on the names themselves. Now, what in the names can help us figure out the pattern? And Erica starts to ponder.
I'm going to mostly ignore what he said and go over to those
Alphabetically?
tools that were sitting on the floor.
Yeah. Move you back.
A. B.
What do I see down this hallway?
You should be able to see what you see. I don't know
Well,
how much.
yeah, I just don't know what that is.
Oh, it just looks like a big metal box. You're not really quite sure. It looks kind of mechanical in nature.
Can I go up and investigate that?
Yeah, you can move your character wherever you'd like. If people want to step away, I don't know if you are still all pondering the puzzle or what's going on.
I am still pondering the puzzle, but I don't know why. Why are we at this keyboard? Maybe we should look around some more. I just got crushed by a giant dice.
And that's it.
Yeah. TPK by 3D dice. I'm gonna go investigate some more of this place. I don't really know why I'm trying to solve a puzzle right now. I want to know more about what's going on in here, and most importantly, there might be more skeletons. So I'm just gonna spend some of my attention, in the room around us.
And so Jarrell is also just standing in the corner. He kind of, as you all are kind of like moving in and looking around, he says to you, I'm not much of a fighter, but if you all would go ahead, I'll stay here if you need anything.
I can't.
Hey, since you're not much of a fighter, maybe go look at that keypad and figure out what that's about.
Cool.
Thank you.
So he goes and starts. Would anyone else like to explore anything?
Oh yeah.
I rolled a 14 for investigation.
Investigation. Yeah. So let me.
Oh.
All right. Who's staying at the panel, real quick?
I'm gonna stay and see if there's anything about these tools that I see.
So I'll cover that real quick. The tools are long since dead. Clearly, any amount of like magic or power that they had just is completely like worn out of them. And they kind of just look like general like maintenance tools to you. You recognize some of the things because tools don't really change that much. So you recognize like screwdrivers, and they look a little odd to you, but for the most part, none of this is anything that's too fanciful or anything, and they're all dead. So.
Okay.
Cool. So with your investigation check, yeah, you see this room. So on the ground, I'm not sure how much you can actually see. Yeah, okay.
I was just wanting to investigate the box that I'm by here, like to see what it is.
Yeah. So your investigation check kind of shows up that it's a mechanical device of some kind. It also seems like it's probably dead. This place is ancient, like tens of thousands of years old at the point that you are entering it, and so you nothing seems to be really running except for the lights. It seems that maybe it's in some kind of like hibernation or something like that. But these maybe are you really don't know. These are some kind of device.
So on the surface, it doesn't look like it has anything to do with the thing with the buttons.
No.
Okay.
Mara has managed to trap herself in a wall.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh no. Let's
If
get
you
her
are
on
open
the wall.
the thing, you can't get back in. So let me know. I can guide.
Oh yeah, I'm moving off of it as well. I would like to go with.
That's hilarious. That like you're like trapped in the nowhere in the ether.
Well, it puts walls all around the interior, and so when I move you exterior, you can't get through the walls. So,
logical.
Yeah.
I was just lost in my thoughts, physically.
And if anybody wants to move back, just let me know. I will move.
I want to.
Do we have any clues as to like what that puzzle might give us? Like, if we solve it, will we like find a path somewhere, like a chest, a treasure? Any clues around like the walls or anything? Is there like a big exit sign or like entering like the tavern sign?
So right here is I guess you can't see this probably, but there's a door right here, right in front of you. So just directly in front of the panel, there is a large door that is locked and you can't get through.
Oh, so we missed that. I missed that. Okay, so there's a.
Sorry, I didn't know very well, but yes, there's a.
Yeah. I did a terrible perception check, so I would have walked right by it anyway. So.
Oh, so like to the left there?
Can you guys not see the door symbol?
Yeah, there should be like
yeah,
a
the door
symbol.
there. And it says
I'm
that
having
you cannot
trouble with
go through it
Zoom.
because
Gotcha.
With Skype,
Right.
you mean?
No, with
Oh,
Zooming in.
zooming in.
Ah.
The action zoom, not the program zoom.
I just want to go
Fair enough.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
yeah, I agree. The dragging.
Yeah. I collided
all
with a
of that.
wall,
Okay.
and it told me.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have to
that's why
come
the
straight. You have to come straight down the hall, and then you can go back over.
This is the door symbol. I'm not gonna click on it, but that's the door, right? Like right over there.
Yeah, you can click on it. I think it shouldn't do anything.
Cool.
It is.
Oh, sorry.
So.
Wait a
Are we
minute.
all gonna go to the next room?
You hear that?
I
Wait.
want to check out.
When I
Yeah, you can just like go across the hallway and there's like a next room with like I think more tools.
when I
But I cannot.
So I would like to. Sorry.
Rage.
I'd like to
Rage.
take a look around this room
Okay.
and see if there's any more skelly boys or.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you don't see much back here. This looks like I don't know how much you can actually see from where you are. You can't see where I'm pointing. So, okay. So in your general vicinity, right here, there appears to be some kind of device. It's similar to the other device that you saw with some doodads of like a mechanical nature. It's not really like clear to you what it would do. Right here, you see a few things that are like glass cylinders that appear to be filled with some kind of liquid. They're really dusty and really like settled where they are. This table is broken, and they're kind of just scattered about in the broken glass. And then right here, there's a small chest that's just on the table.
Yeah, I
Can
wonder
we
what's
open
about
the
to happen.
chest?
Yeah, there it is.
Yes. So those of you who are back here, real quick, all you really see is this big mechanical thing, which is kind of emitting a low hum. It doesn't really. You can roll an investigation or a.
y'all dipped out.
Check.
I'll do it.
Investigation or Arcana?
Arcana, yeah.
These are not things I'm good at, but I'll try.
All good.
Not a smarty pants.
Oh, I got a 15. 15 plus 4 is 19.
Cool.
Wait,
yeah.
which dice is
I
mine?
mean, that kind of stuff.
Yours
red,
is
right.
the red.
All right, then I rolled a 15, I think. Is what I
If
just
you
rolled.
see on the players list,
13.
the colored dot next to your name is your dice color.
Okay, yeah. So again, those of you who rolled above a 10, just through some like various deduction, you've seen mecha magical things before. They're not super common in the world, but they do exist. This is some sort of powered device. It's something that is powering the lights in here, probably.
So, while
I thought it was dark and just our torches.
No, there are lights that are flickering. That's what you can see. They're like circles, kind of. If you look on the map.
So-
What'd you say, Kurt?
while you all are investigating this, I'm gonna go back and talk to Jarrell. Jarrell? Yeah, I'm gonna go back talk to Jarrell and see if he's figured out anything about this keypad.
Cool. Yeah, you can go ahead and move on back to him. Did somebody say they were going to open the chest?
I would love to.
I'm gonna open the chest.
Cool, yeah. So those of
Do
you
it together.
that are
Together.
See?
You're my
I'm
employer.
just
Come on.
yeah. So you managed to get it open.
As your employer, I order you to give me all of the presents. Or all of the good ones. Or
Oh, wait a
let
second.
me pick first.
So
all the good stuff.
as you open the chest, it's really not even a chest. Again, as humans in the real world, you would recognize this is basically like a toolbox. You find a few more of those glass cylinders with nothing in them. They seem to be empty from any sort of thing, like unlike the other ones that you saw. There's a few
It
tools.
could be gas.
There are also what appear to be some coins. So you get around, I think, let's see, how many people are investigating? There's I'm gonna say there's 10 gold pieces in there.
Nice.
Nice.
Sweet.
And these are ancient, like old looking coins.
Are they pretty?
Can we sell them though?
Yeah. So you don't really know quite what they're made of, but I'm just going to say that you have coins. These are ancient coins. People have recovered ancient coins in the past. They seem to use some kind of metal that was very sturdy, and you just know that the coins that are in there equate to about 10 gold. So.
A baby.
Cool. So yeah, as you walk up to Jarrell, he seems really engrossed in this panel. He's kind of sitting there, like, looking at it. It's curious. Very curious.
What? What's curious?
These symbols are archaic forms of the schools of magic. I'm not quite sure what they represent or why, but they seem to be in just a random order. This doesn't really make any sense based on any magical or metaphysical diagrams or charts that I've ever studied.
Well, I don't think you got us much further than we got ourselves, but thanks for the effort.
I'm bumbling my way back there.
Let's see. So, oh yeah, sorry. If it's random, there must be. What is this circle that's on the floor here in the front?
It is a magical symbol. You don't really know what it is, other than just it's like etched into the floor. Like, it's meant to be there. It's not like drawn or anything.
Do I see any of these symbols anywhere else, like on the door or in this building, in any place that I've been?
Not currently.
Okay. All right.
As you are sitting there, Jarrell says, "Oh, now wait a minute. I could at least tell you what these symbols are. I believe I can translate these archaic symbols into our modern day."
Okay. Now we're talking.
Please be useful. Finally, do something.
So, I don't know the best way to tell you, but okay. So if you're here, let me move you all back.
Wee.
I gotta select. Those of you who are down there, at least.
Is there like a shortcut to see your character icon from whenever you are on the map?
There we go. I just got zoomed over somehow.
Yeah, I moved you.
Cool.
To see what, Kate?
Is there like? Oh, I remember I accidentally did it, where if you do something,
it'll center you.
If you have some kind of like combination of the mouse, it will automatically like zoom you out from the area that you were looking at and zoom you in where your character is placed.
Yeah.
And I have no idea.
I don't
also,
know.
I don't see the puzzle anymore.
Yeah, I'll have to move you over.
Boop. Unboop.
Boop.
Boop. Does the machine make pleasant booping noises when the buttons are pressed?
Are you muted?
What?
We lost your.
No, I think Colin's muted.
No, I think his mic just something. Mic just whoop.
Oh no.
There we go.
I think I might have muted myself in Skype somehow in key press.
Nice.
So I don't know what the last thing you heard me say was, but I think tab is the button to teleport to your character to like center on you.
Nice.
Leave? I don't know.
Oh, nice. Yes,
cool.
That's what I was talking about. I'm gonna write it down.
Cool. So those of you who are looking at this, Jarrell explains that so in the current state that it is in, the topmost tile, and we'll go clockwise around, is transmutation.
Okay.
It is then. Hold on. Why is this?
To the right or to the left then?
To the right. To the right.
Things got out of whack. There we go.
My character is still slowly going in the area.
Where are you? Oh, you just trying to get back to the thing, Kate.
I'm trying just to be with the group.
I'll just move you.
I think we're missing someone.
Yeah, Jonathan, what are you doing?
I mean, if everyone's going back to the table, I'm staying with the party. This is not a place to split the party. I
What?
refuse.
What do you
I
mean?
refuse on principle as a paladin to split the party.
I thought that was like the
How
first
am
thing
I
you do when you enter a dungeon.
No,
Yeah,
no.
everything split up. Okay, so transmutation, and then moving clockwise from 12 o'clock around. It is necromancy,
Necromancy.
conjuration, evocation, enchantment.
Is the bottom one enchantment?
Yes, bottom 6 o'clock is enchantment. Divination, abjuration, and illusion.
Okay. Okay. Now, somebody quickly mix them up.
I would mix them up.
No,
Um,
no,
so-
no, no.
Wait,
I moved them all around. This is not how we started the game. So I noticed. I think from what I've done playing around, I think they're all supposed to be in the circle in the final condition. Because originally I thought that we're supposed to like place them in a specific order into the center. But now I think the center just serves as a quick way to
Yes,
drop something in there while moving things around in the circle. But like the end
I
state should
agree.
be in the circle.
I completely agree with that. I think that's just like a place to so that you can actually shift them around. Okay. But the
I have a
question is,
question.
yes.
Just generally for the group, are we wanting all of us to like be in character and high intelligence people figure this out, or
Yeah,
can everybody contribute out of character to solving puzzles since
I
they're
will.
kind of an out of character thing?
Unless other people want to change this, I will make the complete ruling that as a group, you can kind of act as your characters and party's intelligence together. In-game intelligence shouldn't necessarily correspond to out-of-game, like paying attention and intelligence. And like, if there's things like this, you all can work together as like your human, real people who you are, and then we'll just say whoever makes the rolls or like knows things kind of is the ones who like figure it out in game, where it makes sense.
okay.
Okay.
So the
That's
credit
really
goes
good
to
to know.
smart people, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have screenshot each one of these and put them next to their words. So if we mix them up, I will know which one's what.
Perfect.
Very good. Thank you.
Oh, that was smart because I just like literally just put them without any symbols in my notepad,
That's
and
what
that
I
wasn't
did.
the smartest choice.
I have a thought.
So
That-
go ahead. I think you and I have the same thought, but go for it.
Oh, do we? Well, I just have like something that we could try is like we could try each one in a certain position, like try each one at 12 o'clock and see if something ever happens, like if like something lights up.
Ooh.
Perhaps putting them in
Interesting choice.
alphabetical order clockwise.
Is there an alphabet in this world?
Well, the first letter of each one corresponds. I mean, yeah.
Is the language
think
even
so.
English there?
Yeah, it's common. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Cool.
that's the English equivalent is common.
We are playing in English, and so common
Well,
is equal to English.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
speaking
Oh,
English,
okay.
but common is common,
Yeah.
right? Like it's not
Right.
any.
It's not, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But like
Just,
people who are German and playing in Germany in German,
Right.
for them common
It's
is
German.
German.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gotcha.
For us,
that's
we're
what I meant.
speaking English.
Yeah.
It's common.
I feel like
So-
just them being in alphabetical order would be too easy of a puzzle, and I know that Common would have probably
Yeah.
planned something more
I
fancy.
think. Oh, yeah. Well, that's meta. I'm not gonna get meta. But so Ash is looking
Somebody
at
smart
this.
made this.
Yeah. We don't really have any indication of what a finished puzzle is. Like there's as of right now, we can start trying some things. I'm almost more curious to see what else is going on in this place. And this is something that we could, instead of focusing on first, we might gain more information and we could focus on the way out. I'm curious to hear what folks think about that. I'm more than willing to give this a try. We could try a couple things, and then maybe if we hit some dead ends, then we see what else is going on. I was hoping Jarrell might figure it out. Whoa.
Sorry, I was trying to put them in alphabetical order, but it's not moving them correctly.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
Well, I thought only one
By the
person
way,
should be moving
Julian,
them.
can you post a screenshot
Yeah,
of what you
sorry.
have going on
Problem.
there?
Yep.
I think you have like a loadout. Can you like post a
Here.
screenshot?
Real quick, give me 1 second. Let me just make sure that we didn't lose. The state of the game is saved. So I have to make sure that like when things get buggy, they can get kind of weird. So I'm learning a lot about the stuff that I.
This is cool though. It's just
It's really
yeah.
cool.
Mhm.
learning
Mhm.
experience.
I agree.
Sorry, I broke it.
Nah, you're good. No worries. I just need to. So I'm gonna go ahead and just real quick reset it to its original state.
Okay.
Cool.
Sure.
Jarrell, thank you for putting
if
this
that's
back
cool.
how they were originally.
I'll just say there's a button that you can
Ah.
push that just resets all the things.
Yeah.
How about that?
It clears the form. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice little reset button. Yeah.
There's a state, like an X state joke in here somewhere.
Can-
State manager.
Right.
Oh, there's many state jokes in here.
Yeah.
Who's jumping around on top of the tiles?
Me?
Okay. That's very
I'm just feeling
confusing.
silly right now.
Super confusing.
Like hopscotching.
I mean, I was just like curious if anything would happen if like there was a person standing in place. You know, wait, how much party members do we have? No.
I'm gonna have to keep in mind that Kate is gonna just try to break everything.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember what this symbol means? Right here, the one that looks like a 4.
The one that looks like I just posted all of them with their
Oh,
matchup
in chat?
Ooh.
in chat. Transmutation is the 4.
Except, oh, beautiful.
Cool. So
what if we have enough characters as much as there are symbols? And what if
We don't.
like we
though.
have to match our characters to the spots?
But remember, this isn't actually like on the floor. This is like a little
Keypad, yeah.
keypad.
Okay, like
With
sit on top
buttons.
then. Okay.
With like little buttons.
We
The
all
idea
have to
stands.
press the button.
I mean, the idea sits.
Yeah. Yeah,
Should I
Um,
try
so-
pressing them all at
evocation.
once?
yeah.
Necromancy.
standing there, Jarrell is kind of like flipping through a little notebook, kind of looking through to you can tell that this is clearly like his research journal, and he's kind of just like stroking, he's like, and he flips a few pages and kind of reads something, and he says, this wheel reminds me of the schools of magic in their arcane order. Well, so something like this, and you should be able now.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Did he just give us the answer?
That's the answer.
But what?
So he says, so what this looks like to me is some sort of field in which the tokens might need to be placed as opposites. The general magic theory states
The opposite schools of magic.
are opposites of each other.
Yeah.
I knew
Okay.
it was a star. I'll give myself points for that.
Okay. So it's about the opposites, which is more fun to think about. What are
What's
the
the opposite
yeah.
of necromancy?
Like,
Well, is it just what's ever?
giving
Evocation.
life?
Evocation is like creating things out of nothing, right? Would that be the
No, it's conjuration.
conjuration? That's there we go.
Conjuration. Yeah. Let's conjure that symbol over there.
Is that the opposite
Okay,
of necromancy, though?
I mean, let's try and
I
see
don't
if
know.
there's any
Who are
difference.
we designating as the clicker?
What are
for
healing
this?
spells?
Wait.
Healing spells are abjuration, right?
Okay.
Abjuring means to. Sorry.
I would like to say that Talita would just be pushing the buttons when he learns.
Designated booper.
He learned something, he can mess with the mechanics.
All right. Why don't we let
You
the
go.
Toril do the button pressing? I don't think they're gonna move away from the keypad anyway. So that's fine. So yeah, I think it's more about figuring out what schools are the opposite of which. Whichever school healing magic comes from, I would imagine is the opposite of necromancy.
healing magic
Yeah.
comes from necromancy.
Then never
Actually,
mind.
like raise
That's right.
dead and stuff is necromantic magic.
Well, raise
Oh,
dead,
really?
but like healing
Wait, but like
words.
healing a person would also be necromantic magic, even if the person is still alive?
Oh no, evocation
Yes.
is my cure wounds is
Yeah,
evocation.
so evocation is going to be the opposite of
So
necromancy.
evocation and necromancy are opposites.
Maybe.
But raise
the
dead
wheel.
or resurrection is, I'm pretty sure, necromancy.
Yeah.
On the wheel, conjuration is opposite necromancy.
Okay, then
Yeah,
let's do
I'm
that.
having trouble with the program.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever was on that wheel, why did I close that?
I put it in the
Jarrell,
chat.
Jarrell, give me your notes.
I have a photographic memory.
I like tap him
I'm
on the
looking
shoulder.
at it
I'm like,
right now.
Jarrell, hand me the notebook, please. We don't have time for this. We better get paid extra for puzzles, Jarrell.
Ericos, is this kind of like your deal? The sort of, I don't know, are you more into magic? You more into religion, or are they kind of the same thing here?
They are very similar. Magic and religion are intertwined in this world, but Ericos is a paladin, and so probably doesn't know a whole lot more about magic than just like the
He's
gods.
into hitting things with his
Yeah.
hammer.
Paladins are not magically inclined. They just believe in my paladin's also not that religiously inclined either, very strongly.
Or hammering.
Gotta have faith.
Yes.
He's into smiting.
Yeah.
Yes, he is very much that. Oh yes.
Because they gotta have
Okay,
faith.
so something that I've noticed on the wheel that has them all is they are like positioned differently. Like the one at 12 o'clock in the chat is like faced 180 degrees. So maybe we have
this
to
is
like
upside down.
right.
No,
So, like,
then it's still
No, because
Okay. So
some of them are just rotated.
Okay.
Again, I'm gonna reset.
It was a thought.
One more time. Because I just realized I spelled enchantment in one of my things as encampment, and that broke.
Terrible naming.
Yay!
Nicely done.
It's a really fragile system, just for the record.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's ancient technology.
Yeah, what do you expect?
Gonna have some issues.
Yeah.
The Forge API is not great, and the way that I'm using it is real hacky.
Yeah, you're pushing the bounds, huh?
Yeah.
Ancient arts of kobold.
I lost one. There it is. Okay. There.
Wait, why'd you put that one there?
This was how they originally
yeah,
were.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm resetting.
Oh.
Got a wheel in the sky stuck in my head now. For the wheel of magic.
I keep thinking of the Wheel of Time series. Has anyone read that?
Yeah.
I read like the first 5, and then it just got really like sloggy after that.
Yeah, it got rough there for a while.
Try it now. I think it should not be broken anymore. Fingers crossed.
All right, only one person though is in charge of this, correct? Is that what we're?
Yes.
Toledo.
All right, I'm not touching it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally?
Totally.
Totally. I totally.
We're gonna have a skeleton of fun. Totally.
Does Toledo know how to use the shell?
Just don't be shellfish, you know. Puzzle.
As long as nobody tries to bash me.
I feel like I should be taking psychic damage right now.
Someone should make a joke about shell, like bash and shells in there.
I'm gonna use that as my new line when I'm running out of spoons. I'm like, I just took too much psychic damage.
They're broken again. I probably still have encampment somewhere.
Uh-oh. We were so close.
All right. Do you just want to explain to me what you were gonna do?
Yes.
So I was going to put them in the same order as the image.
So something like.
So then divination needs to replace evocation.
Close. We're getting
And
close.
then-
Yep.
Like
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Cool. So as you slot the last one into
Yes.
place,
Uh-oh.
you. Oh boy.
More skeleton boys?
20 of them drop from the
I gotta
ceiling.
slowly move all of you back, and now some of you are just outside.
Skeleton.
Wait, are we in the wall? Is that where we teleported?
We're lost
To
in
the
our
window,
thoughts.
to the wall.
Okay. I kind of moved you all in random spots, but
Whoa.
I don't know if you can
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yes.
I heard
did.
that. That was dope.
Was that the door?
I opened the door.
Ooh.
Yay, we did it.
Okay. So my puzzle
Cool.
was very broken.
Oh, we can probably
It's
loot
okay.
these.
That puzzle
Hey,
was
my
awesome,
bad.
though. FYI.
It
Yeah,
was.
no.
I'm happy it wasn't just put them in alphabetical order. I was worried
Yeah.
that I just stumbled into it.
I mean, I was going to try that because you never
Is that
know.
a gun?
I mean,
The image is
it might
so
be a
pixelated,
little
it looks
late
like a
now,
gun.
but I'm gonna go ahead and do a perception check. As everyone.
Everyone floods into their.
Streams into the room.
Yeah.
Whee!
Oh, I am really crushing it. A 12.
Maybe let's establish a rule that we can like move our characters in the center of the room without actually moving in the game. I just do it because of the better lighting around, you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I see what you're saying there.
We can. Here, I can also. I will turn on all of your torches.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I do not know what just happened there.
Whoa.
Unleash the sun. Sun from the sun god.
I don't know what that is.
Who set the place on fire?
Oh god.
Already.
This
Start
room is on
fire.
fire. I love how we all went with different fire songs.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, I'm out
There's so
of
many
here.
choices.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Burning.
Like,
Building fire.
It's all fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Hey.
Nobody else is warm.
Ah!
Okay.
I'm getting out of there.
I
Hey,
don't know why it's doing that. That's super
is
weird.
that like setting off a trap?
but- No, it's. I'm trying to turn the torch on.
Ah.
So okay. So as you walk into this room, you see a bunch of lockers, a bunch of kind of random things spread across the floor, spread across the tables. All of them are really old. There are a few lockers here that are unopened, but most of them seem to have been raided long ago, like in a hurry.
Oh, that's good. Looks like folks left here in a hurry. I'm not sure we should be hanging out ourselves. I wonder what this place was.
I'm wondering where that one skelly guy
What is
came
all
from.
this stuff? I've never seen anything like this.
Maybe it's in one of those drawers. You know, if you check them, they're like in one has the head, another has like an arm, and then because when people looted it, you know, they just accidentally found the whole skeleton.
Yeah.
And it
Okay,
just,
so
like, came
Mara's gonna immediately begin ripping the doors open,
Uh,
looking for skeleton parts.
Yeah. I found some doors.
I mean, it's almost Halloween. We need decorations.
So
Oh, you guys are all in the other
I
room.
yelled that out to
I
the
was hanging out
party. I don't know who heard, but I let them know that there were some doors.
I did. Here I am.
Oh, hello. Oh, wow. If
Boom.
you right click on yourself, it brings up like a whole menu.
Yeah, that's how you can turn on and off your torch.
Oh.
too.
Haha.
That top left.
Got it. I'm going to investigate these doors. You, freeze. You're under investigation. 19.
Yeah, they look fairly similar to the doors that you came through originally, though they seem maybe like they're a bit thicker. Almost like, again, as humans, you would know these kind of look like blast doors. Like they've been like really sealed off.
Oh, that's good.
The original doors were more of just like a plate of metal that wasn't really blast door-esque. It was just like a door. These ones seem to have closed pretty forcefully and are pretty thick, and they are locked.
Okay.
I'm gonna start tinkering with these arm things coming out of the wall.
Cool.
Are you sure there's some blueprints? I think blueprints might be more fun.
What is your? Oh, actually, I can just look. Your AC. So those of you, I think I can pause. You should be able to.
Get ready.
Who walked past? Okay. So I'll go with Simeon first, since you were the one who said you were going to investigate, and without just moving. So your AC is 17.
We're all about to get messed.
As you get close, one of these arms just kind of swings out of nowhere and smacks you across the top of the head. You take 1 point of damage from that, bludgeoning damage. I think I can.
It just wanted to boop him. Come on. Do sound boop, but just didn't know what the strength is, the correct strength. So a bit too strong for him.
I understand, Arm. I understand.
Oh, cool. Did you update your health?
Yep.
Cool. Okay, good. Sweet. Yeah. So as you walk into this room, I'll kind of describe it for you all. There are multiple boxes stacked to the ceiling in these areas here. As you can kind of see, so like these boxes, this box, you can't really see around them too well. Those of you who are in this location can kind of see, or like looking down this hallway, you can see there are 2 of these mechanical arms that have now just swung and hit Simeon kind of out of nowhere, or to lead out of nowhere. Prior to this, they'd been completely covered in dust. They didn't look like they were going to move. They were completely frozen. And they seem to be kind of like just mechanical arms maybe used to move these boxes around. At the back of the room, however, back here, for those of you who can see, is another panel and what appears to be maybe some controls of some kind. So... yeah, that's this room.
I would like to attack the arm.
You're pretty far back there.
I know. I see it hit I see it hit Toledo though, and I leap into action.
Yeah, exactly. So, same situation here. I can't carry my great sword and a torch, so I'm gonna take my torch and kind of toss that over into like this vicinity. Past the arm, it's not lighting up. Why aren't you showing where I'm saying?
Hold click.
I am hold clicking. Maybe because it's paused. Oh, probably because it's paused.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I can see though where you're talking. You're throwing it like right about.
You got it.
There.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm gonna toss it there, draw my great sword, and I want to smash this arm that just attacked one of us because I don't trust it.
Cool. Yeah, so this isn't combat in the traditional sense. It's more like a trap of some kind.
Yeah.
So as you get close, what AC? Can't click on you. Oh, I know why I can't click on you. I'm in the light menu.
My AC is like
there we go.
12. 13.
13, yeah, cool. So, yeah, so as you get close, it takes a swipe at you. It does 2 damage.
Jerk face.
But you can go ahead and make an attack on it. Go ahead and roll to hit and let me know.
Okay. So real quick, how do I do my damage on this character sheet?
It should just be your health. If you see hit points under your, you can change.
There we go.
Temp there or. Yeah.
Got it. Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna attack this fool. Who do you think you are? I'm gonna try to do the character sheet.
I don't think it thinks. I think it just does.
Well, it did, and now it's gonna pay for it.
Oh yes, it did.
Yeah.
Who do you flex you are?
Exactly. I don't want to toggle info. Oh, here we go. I want to roll you.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Natural 20.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So as you get close, this thing kind of just like swipes at you and just and you it kind of knocks you back a little bit, but as it does, you just whip out your sword and cleave straight down the middle of the arm, just severed right at that first joint there, the one that kind of articulates, and the big metal piece just kind of falls to the floor with a boom.
That's it. I
And
boop
it is
it,
it.
and it's gone.
Yeah.
Nice boop.
So I run on by and I smack the other one with my hammer.
Cool. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, now you've made the turtle mad. Uh-oh. Get him, Toledo.
I think you can click attack there on the left on the little chat message.
Okay.
I believe that's how that works. And then you should be able to just click, yeah.
Nice.
Cool. So that's a 15 to hit and 19 damage, I believe.
Actually, it looks like that's a 19. I think it was the roll plus.
That's 19 to hit.
Yeah,
Because I would do it again and hit damage.
Yeah, damage, yeah.
Cool. And normal damage.
Yeah. So you manage to, as you come up, you kind of like hit your hammer into it. I guess actually it's a light hammer, so it's a one-handed. So you run up, and as you come up, you kind of like
ping,
nice overhead swing in, and you've managed to kind of like the claws. It just kind of like clamps shut and is now stuck in the like shut motion. But as you get close to it, it is going to take another swipe at you. However, it misses. So as you're coming in, you manage to hit it just as it kind of swipes towards you, and it's just like like reverberating sound. But it is still moving. So go ahead. It seems to maybe take another swipe. I'm going to say so. That first swipe would have been as you were coming in. So as you hit it, it's gonna take another swipe at you. That one doesn't hit. So again, it kind of like swipes, but you're expecting it this time. And so as you duck, it just right over the top of your head. You can make another.
It again with a hammer.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not dealing with initiative or any of this. So.
Smash.
Cool. And then roll damage.
That looks cocked.
Cool. Yeah. So with that last hammer swing, you managed to bring it down. Having seen Kurt kind of like slice right down the middle, you realize that might be kind of a weak point on the metal, though his blow was pretty mighty. So as you come in, you bring your hammer in right into that center spot and kind of hit it. And as you hit it, you can see the metal dents in. And you kind of hear this like the sound of like a stuck servo, almost trying to move, but it is completely frozen and done for. And that is the arms.
Yay, we did it. We won an encounter.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
I'm just gonna walk up and smash the other one as well, just to be sure, because like I'm into magic.
That noise is annoying.
But mechanical arms just coming out of nowhere and moving around, I'm not a fan of. So I just want to make sure that it stays dead.
Cool.
Yeah, no army is gonna stop us.
Oh, no worries. You don't have to roll. You just look. I'm not gonna roll it. You just look over, and there I am, just making sure it's cleaved and actually too.
Yeah. So you kind of wedge your sword into the back of the arm and just like push with all your might, and it pops off and falls to the ground. Cool.
I'd like to take a look at the control panel.
Yeah. So this one does not have a cool little puzzle to go with it. Just go ahead and. I know. I thought about it, and then I was like, this took me way too long for the first one. So go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Ooh, I'm good at that.
For anyone?
Anyone who's near the panel and wants to take a look at it.
I'll take a look at this.
Oh boy.
I'm not good at all. I'm blind. I can't see anything.
I got 13 plus 2, 15 for me.
What is it? We're doing intelligence?
Cool.
Investigation.
I got 13.
Cool.
Ooh.
Did mine roll?
All right.
Ooh.
So.
It did.
Yes, it did. You got a 19. You and Toledo have the same colors apparently as your dice for some reason. But okay, yeah. So those of you who are nearby working on this, Aracia, you kind of go up and you start looking at it. You notice it's a panel very similar to the other one with these mechanical pieces on it. There's a few that, as you get close, kind of light up with this like blue arcane-esque magic coloring, and it kind of projects in front of you a screen of sorts. with a big symbol that looks like a lock, and above it here it says, let me real quick do this. It says, can you read that?
Yes.
End
where?
lockdown. Do
Where?
not touch
Okay.
that.
Cool.
In chat per Forge.
Yeah, it didn't actually. Hold on. I want to see one thing. Can you read this one?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, test.
Okay. I have a plugin installed that's supposed to change the language of things. So let's pretend you didn't see those. Yeah, so you don't know what it says. It is in a language that you do not understand. However, all of you now know. It says in lockdown in a language that you do not understand. And it is a big lock button.
Do not press the lock looking thingy. I don't know.
So
we should
Um,
leave this alone.
I mean, we probably.
sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, my thought wasn't really complete right now.
Okay.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, that happens.
I was
to
thinking if
everyone.
there's like a way to do like a check to see if perhaps some of us might know the language, or if it's like completely like so ancient that none of us even heard of it before.
Yeah. So as you're standing there, Jarrell kind of runs up, sees you in here. He says, well, I heard loud clanging noises and some reverberations from the other room. I thought I'd come see what was going on.
I smack the arm a couple more times with my hammer.
Says, oh my. This is very fascinating. These appear to be ancient mechanical beings of some kind.
Beings.
What's this? And he turns and kind of looks at the panel in front of him, and he kind of, as he approaches again, it kind of lights up and brings it up towards him, and he looks at the letter and he says, interesting. This looks like an ancient language. We have deciphered some writings of this. I believe this says unlock.
Well, I'm just gonna guess that unlocks
I mean-
those two doors. So the question is, do you want to know what's inside
We
those
know.
doors?
We don't have experience. Oh, this is killing me.
Banging on the doors. Hello.
Well, Jarrell, you paid us to check this place out. Do you want me to unlock those doors?
Says, well, it doesn't appear that there's much else beyond here besides those doors.
Oh dear God.
Delve deeper.
Well, if we're gonna delve deeper, let's delve. Bam! And I slap the button.
Cool. Yeah. So as you do, you hear this as the doors over here unlock.
Always wanted to unlock a door. Or to open it, rather.
All right, let's go check it out.
Are both doors kind of like together?
It looks like a double
Or
door.
lead to the same tunnel? Oh, okay.
Then they go to the same place.
Guys, there's a thing in
Can I-
here.
Can I salvage
Round.
anything from these arms?
Sure. Give me a.
It's the same symbol. We can see the same symbol here as in the entrance.
Uh-oh.
I feel like there might be another puzzle related to it.
Is it okay if we continue exploring the dungeon via clicks, or should we hold on?
Just watch out for traps.
Hold on for a sec. I will say, at least somewhat, wherever you go, could be where your character goes. So, just wait.
Okay, let's meet near the circle.
Did you
Sounds
get
good.
a Arcana check, Simeon?
Sorry, I didn't hear
No,
you
you're
finish
good.
that sentence.
Sorry, yes. So give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, so you managed to salvage a few kind of mechanical pieces that you think could be very useful. Uh-oh. We lost. Oh, I think. Oh, okay. Cool. So you managed to salvage a couple pieces that you pull out. Some of the servos, some of the pieces that seem to maybe be more intact still. You now have, I guess, a few ancient Arcana tech pieces.
Okay.
I haven't made an item for those, but I think that they could be useful for you. And I'll say, as you're doing like your crafting and things, you can use those as pieces that you might need for various things that you might make.
Okay.
Cool. So Jarrell comes with you and stands right here.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, Jarrell, what do you think's up with these circles that we keep seeing everywhere?
Are you standing on the circle, Kate?
Yeah, I think my character. I think I'm gonna be very curious about if, like, the last time I stepped on it, like nothing happened. We walked all over it. I wonder if the same thing would be here, considering like the room looks kind of empty and there's only circles.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna risk it and see if it does anything. So I'm just gonna start like right in the middle of it, like right in that tiny little circle.
Cool. Yeah. So as you walk into this room and you step on the circle, it faintly glows with a light blue glow. And those of you who didn't step on the circle here.
What the?
She's gone.
What?
Ruby.
Ooh, I see. Can I communicate to the party right
Where's
now? I don't
Ruby?
think I'll be
Probably
able
I
to
think
not.
you'd be too far away.
like loud enough.
My mail ticket.
I'm close to the entrance, but to the right of it, where we first thought there was a wall, there's not a wall. That's all I'm gonna say right now.
We should.
Okay, I
we should-
hired you.
Where is she? We
Right, I'm rushing after my employer.
I'm going in.
Okay. Yep. So again.
Oh God. Oh, that was nauseating. Hi. Hey, what are you doing over here? Wait, where are you going?
What just happened?
So there are two open doors here, but they don't
We're
lead
with you.
really anywhere.
So those of you who are there, what you realize is that this has taken you back to where you began.
Oh.
It's exactly where we
original
began.
puzzle room.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that you came in through.
Okay, cool.
Huh.
So if we go back on the circle.
Yep. So those of you who step back, it's again just
Wee!
get that sound.
Wait. It's chasing
Guys,
Ruby.
it's okay. It's okay. It just takes us back to the entrance.
Whee!
Everything's fine.
Okay.
We're good. Okay.
I mean, that's
Respawn
kind
point.
of okay. I think it's just so that it will be easier for us to get out, or to transport other people, or to transport goods for like whoever was living here before.
Or to scare the living daylights out of me.
Simeon, should we move Emily's character?
Yeah, for now.
Okay.
She's dealing with sciatica right now, and
Yeah. You are totally fine, or she's totally fine. We can keep her moving with y'all, and
Yeah, perfect. All right. Well, we're all back. That looked like it was a fun trip. I guess be careful with the
We just tell
circles.
the rest of the party what happened.
yeah, Jarrell kind of wanders into this room as well, and now starts kind of like looking at the thing on the floor and studying it.
Drell, we already know what it does.
So lame, come on. You're just like one step behind us, always.
Ash is just like scratching. He's like, I think this is a teleportation circle. And he pats him on the back, and then he starts walking over to the towards his.
Jarrell says, "Oh my."
Come on, why is this not working?
Can I like nudge Jarrell onto the circle?
Push him
I
onto
help
it.
you. I help you out. While you're trying to nudge him, I just come from behind and like just literally push him into the
Oh my
circle.
God! Don't scare this man.
Okay, yeah, you give him a little nudge, and hold on, my thing is updating real quick. I can't move anybody because this software locks up when you switch tabs sometimes.
Yeah, I was like, I can't move. There we go. It's back.
It takes a second. I don't know why it does this. I
Yeah.
haven't had this problem before. There we go. Okay, yeah. So as you do that, you hear, and
Oh no.
he's back.
Oh my God,
Here.
you're bullying the poor guy right
He
now
comes
so
back and
hard.
He's like, well, that was an interesting feeling. Cool.
Sorry. I'm a little clumsy.
I'm
Trying
not
not to.
sorry. I'm just trying to like show you like a low high five. Like I'm not smiling. I'm just like
Little-
acknowledging how cool we are.
Yes. You reach up, I reach down. We high five.
I'm gonna move ahead a little bit and investigate this next area. And I call out to the party and let them know the path forks up ahead. We can go to the west or continue north-ish from where we've been going.
Are we ever like? Is it a good way to split up a party ever? Like, should we do that?
In
Is
most,
it a good practice?
I mean, I don't want to go meta-y, but in most cases, it's generally a bad idea to split up your party. In most cases, but there are extenuating circumstances. There might be times where we have to like solve a puzzle by like splitting the group to do like two things at the same time or something. But we have a pretty big party though. We're 6. I mean, it could be a little safer for us to split.
Yeah.
So
I think the left room is gonna be a lot bigger than the one up. So I propose we investigate the one up ahead first.
I would like to check in. Do I hear anything? Like what? I know when we were doing, well, that was another campaign, so my character doesn't know that. But the sound was an important part of the environment. So is it silent in here?
It's pretty quiet, yeah. There's so as you have kind of made your way back in here, the hum of electric lights still, or powered lights, I shouldn't say electric. They're Arcana powered, but it's very like dim hum, kind of just in the background behind you. Again, this isn't something that's like new to the world. There are Arcana powered items around the world. There are things like some of the major cities have rail lines that run these ways. So anybody who's been in any major cities, this is a sound that you kind of recognize. So, and especially you, Talita, like this is like Arcana tech. Like this is like the stuff that you are building. And so, yeah, that's really all you hear. There's kind of maybe some faint like whistle sounds and through some cracks in the walls, things like that. Like just general sounds of like decay. This place is very, very old, but nothing really too wild.
Very suspicious. Only one skelly.
Suspicious
so far.
indeed.
Yeah.
I have a feeling like if you go to the left and there's gonna be like a big area that there might be a few of them.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, I mean that's a potential. Yeah, let's go. Let's just do it.
To the left.
To the left or? Okay.
Sorry. Oh, I'm going to the left.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
I'm following the person who I paid right now.
Ooh! Oops, I got a little close there.
It's a Scry. There's a skeleton.
That's a singular skeleton. We've dealt with one before.
Is it dead?
No,
is it
it's
alive?
living.
Can we do an investigation?
Where?
Is it undead?
Yeah.
All right. See this skeleton. Oh, Colin, are you muted?
So I'm gonna try. I don't know. So as you make your way into this room, you hear. Let's see if this works right. 1 second. Sorry.
I thought that was the noise.
Dunk. You hear?
We hear boop.
Could you hear that?
No. Do it
Nope.
again.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I closed the thing on accident. I have no idea if this software works, so bear with me.
Story of my
Trying
life.
out all new sorts of things.
Does that sound like a Mac that's like really on fire?
No, I think that's just your computer.
Okay.
Yeah. So you hear
Your mic's
You're
cutting
actually
in and out.
spotty right now, Colin. Or is it just me?
Damn. All right.
No.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind. You hear something in an unintelligible language. It just kind of comes over the speakers around you. You can't really understand what it says. But as you walk into this room, the skeleton on the floor right here sort of glows with this faint blue light and stands up. And
Boom.
everyone roll initiative.
Oh yes.
And I believe I can actually, I'm going to move.
Am I actually gonna get to be a part of the battle?
we should roll initiative in Discord, huh?
One second.
No, we're doing it here,
I
right?
mean,
Yeah, here, I think I can add. Can I add? Cool, okay. So now if you click that second tab, the one with like a fist, you should see dice to the right that you can now click.
What? Oh, the fist?
Wow.
What fist?
It's the second little tab, and there's a little dice symbol that you can roll.
Ooh, I rolled a 6. That's terrible.
first roll was way better.
Yeah, sorry.
Moody skeleton.
8.
I'm not even gonna get to touch it again. Why am I glowing?
Why are you glowing?
You are currently the active turn because we haven't actually started combat yet.
Cool.
Jonathan, can you see that?
That is cool.
Wait,
See
why
what?
is he
Yes.
moody? Why is
Yes,
the
I can.
skeleton moody? He was like sleeping all day. The
Sorry?
skeleton was sleeping all day. He can't be moody. He has to be in a good mood.
Don't
right
worry,
now.
we'll put it
Do you
right
see
back.
the little die
Doesn't make sense.
on that second tab, Jonathan?
We'll put it back
yes,
to sleep.
the little die in the second tab.
So it's a little fist on the top of the little like.
Oh
arm,
yeah. Yep.
And-
Okay, cool. Perfect.
And
Oh, I rolled it. Oh, I guess I have to roll.
you rolled for.
Oh, I see. You get the
There we go.
fancy die for your guy. Oh wait, no, who was that?
That was me.
Oh, nice.
The black die was me.
Okay, cool.
Lovely.
So
The
I
skeleton.
think we can just do begin combat.
Oh, that was
Your
dope.
turn in green. Oh, this
Ooh.
is exciting. Okay, that doesn't go away. All right. Cool. So I am immediately. I don't know if I can.
Let's boop
Okay, I
this
can't
skeleton.
click myself.
So in here, you should be able. I like learned how all this works, just so you know. In here, you should be able to like click something on your character sheet to roll, and then you should be able to click on the skeleton and click like the attack and damage buttons.
Got it.
So if you did that, okay. So you
I just raged.
Okay. So that should apply, I think. Hopefully.
All right.
Yes, it does. You are raged.
Rawr. And I'm gonna roll. It's okay if I use my D&D Beyond?
Yeah. You have the Beyond 20 integration?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you should be able to just do that.
All right. I'm going to attempt to hit with my great axe.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh dear.
I do a real good job.
Okay, yeah. So that does not hit.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, that is a critical failure.
Yes.
Oof.
And so, one second. I don't remember how crit failures work. I should like really read all of the rules, just so I can.
I think I either injure myself or somebody else, or I don't know how they officially work.
All right, here we go. So, 13. Okay, give me real quick a dexterity or acrobatics check.
Just to check.
Yeah, acrobatics, because that's
Yes,
dexterity, but you might have a bonus.
I do. All right. 13, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 3. Yeah.
Okay. 13 plus 3 or.
Oh,
13
sorry. I believe
13 total. It was a 10 on
Okay,
the
cool.
die.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Plus
13
3.
total because it was 10.
Yeah.
My thing was
Yes.
still updating. So okay. Yeah. So as you go to swing, there's some like it's very dusty on the floor, and so you take a huge swing, and in your rage, you kind of slip, and your feet come out from under you, and
Yikes.
you are now prone, which is one of these symbols. I think it's that one.
Yep.
Oof.
And I don't.
You done.
know if
An
I can-
upside down person.
You done booped yourself.
You've applied it. I booped myself.
Cool. And that. So yeah, now you are prone. And we go to the next turn of combat. I think you can click into my turn somewhere.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
End my turn. What is this? Toggle combat state?
Actually, I think I can.
Maybe you could do it.
This. There we go. I got it.
Thank
Cool.
you.
So yeah, the skeleton kind of shambles up as you see him kind of like the faint blue glow kind of humming on his body still, and he has this smaller knife that he kind of pulls out and it extends into a bit of a sword, like a short blade. And as he, let's see, so he's going to attack with his short sword. He's going to attack Mara.
Did I draw attention to myself or something?
So 18 hits, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, 18 hits.
So then we roll damage. And just a normal. Hey, there you go, not so bad. So you take 1 point of damage.
Cool. Do I need to do that on my own sheet?
There is a way for me to do it on here, but I don't know how. I just changed your sheet in game, so I don't know if it's updated in D&D Beyond.
Oh, it updated in D&D Beyond. Yeah.
Nice, cool. Sweet, and that ends the skeleton's turn.
Yeah,
Lucky I
that
ducked.
extension. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, so the skeleton kind of like, as you swing, you bring your axe around, you slip, you fall. The skeleton kind of like flicks his sword out and takes a slice, and just the timing of it kind of works out in your favor as he just kind of right through the air in front of you, and the sword just grazes you as you fall to the ground. Cool.
Meant to do it.
It is now Ruby's turn.
So I have a question. Does the skeleton have a metal armor on it?
No, it appears to be wearing some like very tattered clothing. It's not leather. It's not really any material that you would recognize. It's pretty like it's like dark black and just kind of like hanging off.
Okay.
No metal.
So I'm gonna try to do shocking grasp.
Cool. And you can move
Still,
yourself.
I'm just not gonna get advantage.
You can move yourself in game as well. Just so you know. So
What do
like
you mean?
you should be able to drag your tile if you want to move. Like it should calculate your movement for the turn and everything.
Okay, so I drag my character closer to the skeleton, and I think need to roll D20 in order to figure out if I fail. Because I'm a wild mage, so if I get a 1, then it's a whole different thing. If I don't get a 1, then I'm gonna proceed with the spell that I have, right?
Yes. So
okay.
You should be able. Actually, I think you can just roll the attack first, and I can tell you like what happens. Technically, wild mage is up to my discretion on like, what happens, or like if I make you roll it. So go ahead real quick. Can you click on the skeleton? Is it possible? Does it highlight when you click on it?
It shows it as red, but I cannot really do anything to it.
Does it stay highlighted as red?
It stays highlighted as red unless I click away.
Okay, so click on it and then go to your character and try clicking. You should have a spell book. Try clicking Shocking Grasp in there. There should be a little dice to the left of Shocking Grasp. If you hover over it, you should see like a D20 appear. You should be able to click that.
It doesn't stay. It doesn't stay red. It
So
doesn't.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
When I move my mouse to the character sheet, it's not there anymore.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. You can go ahead and just roll it then from that character. You should be able to just click that, and it should tell you like what you roll.
Let me see. Okay.
Cool. So that is a 12. Now I believe if I click
here. So
I
do 7 damage.
Okay. So that hits, and yeah. So you I think I can do this.
7
cool,
lightning damage.
Yeah. So as you kind of like grasp onto the skeleton, your fingers start to crackle with electricity as you and you grab onto it. I'm assuming like maybe by the like spine, the backbone, and just like shoot a jolt of electricity into it. Cool. And that ends.
Reminds me of this book I read called The Power. I don't know if anyone read it here.
I haven't.
Nice.
It's a really good book. It's really about kind of. All right, I can DM you later. Not the stream. I have a lot of positive thoughts about it. It's kind of like how our society would look like if women would have the power instead of men, and they would literally have like the electricity power, and how like all of the roles would switch in a way. So some things would remain same,
Yeah.
some things would remain different, but it's kind of an interesting book.
That sounds cool.
All right, Ash, you are up.
Yeah, I'm up. So the first thing I'm gonna do is say, hey, you might want to get up. Looking at the half orc on the ground next to me, and then I'm going to slide over, putting myself on the other side of the skeleton from Ruby, and then I'm going to attack with my greatsword.
Cool.
Because it's engaged with Ruby and we have it, what's the word? Flanked. Is that advantage?
I think so.
I can't remember. I think that's how it works. If they're flanked and they're not facing you, they're engaged. The last engagement was with Ruby where she shocked it. I can't remember though. Well, I'll let you figure that out while I figure this out. How would I roll it with advantage?
So when you click it, it should ask you if you want to do it with advantage.
It didn't. It just rolled like everything.
Okay. Yeah, it gives you advantage.
Cool.
So you can just roll it again if you want.
Well, does a 14 hit?
Yes, it does.
Then I'll just stick with it. No sense in rolling again.
Cool.
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 And that is 12 points of slashing damage.
Damn. All right. So you.
It's a big sword.
Your sword into it after it's kind of electrocuted. The shocking grasp has gone through it, and you kind of bring your great sword around and just stab it right into the center and turn as the bones inside just kind of crack and fall apart into a pile. And that ends combat.
Love it.
Yay!
Yay! Can we actually take a break right now?
Yeah, it's a good time for a break.
Have some appropriate time.
Yeah.
Probably getting close. So.
All right. Cool.
Cool. Good time.
See you on
Sweet.
a few minutes.
Yep.
I'll take my time getting up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Don't worry, it's a long transition. Now we're
Bo, bo,
live.
bo,
Yeah.
bo, bo,
Now
bo.
we're back.
All right, we're back. I need to.
Yeah, so
adjust
we've
my
just
camera, apparently.
defeated the skeleton. So there's not a skeleton of them yet, but there are definitely more of them now. Okay.
Bone to pick with your puns.
I know. I'm just gonna harp on the skeleton one for the entire dungeon. Yeah. I'm gonna do a perception check around this room. It looks pretty mundane. It looks like we'll probably just want to keep going, but it can't hurt. Like, I just feel like we're willy-nillying all over this dungeon,
I'm with
and
you
I
on
don't
that.
want to.
We got a little
Well,
excited at the beginning.
yeah. So I take a look around, with my 9, and what do I see?
Yeah. So aside from where the skeleton was, which is where the skeleton still is because it didn't move.
Yeah.
It's just a little looser now, all over the ground. You see these kind of workstations. So they are just solid metal desks with metal chairs. They seem to be made out of just like a standard iron. Like they're not anything special as far as the metal
Yeah.
goes. So that's awesome. On the desks are kind of an inlaid Arcana Tech style, what again we would recognize as keyboards, and above them appearing to be like monitors, what we would recognize as that. To you, there's these weird kind of like mirror-looking things that they're a little different. You can recognize that this is Arcana Tech, though. It's a little different and a little more advanced than things you've seen in the past. But it is all very degraded. These things were clearly not meant to last, tens of thousands of years. They're really starting to fall apart. You kind of have the feeling that even if you touched like one of the desks or one of the things, it would kind of crumble in front of you.
Crumble.
I see
off the left-
production quality is an issue even here.
Yeah. Off to the left, you see more of these metal boxes with the mechanical tech. They're still not running. They're just kind of this place is pretty much dead except for the lights and some of the maybe ventilation and things like that for the most part.
Where on earth is Jarrell? Did we lose him?
He was staying back at the teleportation.
That's
protocol.
right.
We pushed him there, if you remember.
Yeah.
He is very scared because he's not like a warrior or a spellcaster or anything, so he's hanging back until it is safe to move places.
For sure. I just want to make sure I didn't lose him because he's paying the bills. So I'm very concerned about his well-being. So
Right.
Okay.
Do we want to go back and check that other room?
Which other room?
Well, this doesn't seem to lead anywhere.
There was another.
Oh no,
path
there
back here
is.
that you didn't
There's.
see while you were
There's
gone.
another path
There's a
continuing
north.
on.
Oh, there is. I see it now. I
And
was looking
actually,
for a door icon.
this should take us in the same direction as the other hallway.
Yeah,
Not that they'll go to
they
the
might
same
actually
place.
collide together.
Yeah, they might.
Looks like it.
Let's
Maybe.
find out.
I'll go check it out.
Can I
I'll
walk
go
up
towards
this way safely? Or, well, I guess I'll try walking up this way. See what happens.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
they collide.
Here we go. Yep. Hi, everybody.
They work together.
Is it breezy
this-
in here?
This menu keeps popping up over me, and now it won't go away.
You gotta hover over yourself again.
By the way, you can move your token when it's selected with the arrow keys.
Oh,
But it
my God,
is
yes.
over my token. It hovered perfectly over my token, so now I can't get to my token.
There you go. I moved you.
Oh, thank you.
They really throttled the presses because I'm spamming. And
Yeah.
Not that much. Whee!
Oh, that is fun. Okay.
Ooh. So there's I found a room with a bunch of beds. Is it right?
Oh no! I destroyed the whole
door.
page. Sorry. No, that's cool. I'm just reloading.
Yeah, it should be.
Found bathroom.
You broke it. Look what you did.
Oh, good. A shower.
I feel like if we keep just running around willy-nilly, something's gonna jump out.
Oh, don't worry. That's gonna happen. We should not be
We
doing
haven't
this.
quite gotten to the Halloween stream yet. So
I want to invest.
Ooh, I'm now
I-
excited for that one.
yeah, me too. I can't wait for it now. I want to investigate these skeletons.
yeah. Okay. So as you approach,
They
these
all get up.
they're kind of in various states of like dishevelment. The tanks that they are in. So as you approach, there are these four massive tanks that have these skeletons. And you think, in like the ancient past, they probably had some sort of like fluid in them, something like that, that was holding them. You can see that some of the glass is broken, and there's maybe even just some residue left from whatever was in these tanks. But at this point, the skeletons have kind of just settled on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
They are just kind of hanging there. And
How secure are they?
So as far as you can tell, the pods are sealed. There are these vents on the ground, which makes you think that maybe there's some liquidiness there.
Liquidiness.
But
Okay. That sounds gross.
like this room is anticipated having like liquid of some kind.
Perhaps draining of bodies or something, or just flaying of bodies. It's a skeleton in a jar. I don't know, man. It scares me.
I mean, one of them has 4 arms.
I was just gonna say, does anyone else notice?
Let's ignore that, as the assets that I had to make skeletons were not that powerful and plenty. So they all are normal, a bit tall skeletons. They seem to be all from the same race. They have 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head.
Interesting. This appears to be a dead end back here, correct? There's nothing else.
Back
Yeah,
where
there's only bathrooms.
you are, Talita, there is a set of another like panel, some more mechanical things with some wires laying around.
Mine crashed. Come back.
It reloads quick though.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's another panel. Let's bring these skeletons to life. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, no.
I got a hammer. It's okay.
I got your back.
I mean, maybe one at a time.
I don't think we get a choice if we turn any buttons on here. Just
what
saying.
do I see on this panel that I'm poking at?
It is similar, that kind of mechanical like layout. As you walk up to it again, it kind of like brings up a blue kind of like overlay screen kind of deal. It's not like an actual screen. It's clearly magical in some way. As it sort of springs up, you see a few gauges they kind of look like the tanks, and they all seem completely like empty. Like clearly they haven't been tanked up for a while. So you don't really see much in the way of controls. There's not a lot that really seems to be happening here, other than maybe just a readout of the vital signs of these creatures, and they're all dead.
Wait, what?
Flatline.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go get Jarrell. He'd probably want to see this, I think. So
I would say so, yeah.
So as you say that, he actually comes running in below here. He's like, "Wow,
there you are."
This is incredible." He's sort of just like looking at everything as he explores this room. He's like, "Wow,
you think that's cool? Come with me back here. Check this out."
He says, "Oh my, these are. Why? I think these might be ancient skeletons.
They are pretty old.
They look like they could be members of the ancient race." He kind of gets close and starts looking around. And as he approaches, he gets close to one of them, and he kind of looks at there's also little panels on the front of each of them that up until this point haven't said anything. So as he approaches, the panel kind of appears, and he kind of looks at it, and he sees a few buttons, and he pushes a few things, and it flashes red in front of him. He pushes a few more things, and it flashes red again. And as he pushes,
I'm gonna grab
time,
him.
he manages to hit the things. Oh, actually, go ahead and give me a strength roll, I guess.
Okay, yeah, let me do it for my character sheet. So this would be my uh 11.
How strong is this guy?
But I don't know. I think they would have to roll against me, right?
Yeah. So as you grab him, you manage to get a hold of him. He's not like super strong versus you, but he's pushing the last button on this third time, and as you pull him away, the screen flashes red again. All 4 screens pop up red.
Here we go.
The symbol that you kind of see is just not great, and as you watch some of the tubing that leads into these tanks begins to flow a blue material.
Oh, we're about to raise ancient dead people. All right.
Should we smash the tube so the blue stuff doesn't work?
Let them go.
As you're sitting there, the blue stuff starts to come in. It doesn't really look like a liquid so much as maybe a gas of some kind, as it kind of like fills in. Some of it leaks out, some of the cracked pieces of glass, and as it kind of touches these skeletons, they start to glow that faint blue that the other ones did.
Okay.
And the tanks all stand up on their sides, and pop open.
I'm gonna grab.
And outstep.
I want to put Jarrell behind me. Yeah. Thanks, Jarrell.
So I'll say everyone take.
Put him in front of you. He deserves it.
An action.
He's the one paying us.
Oh, okay. What do you mean?
So everyone can take an action that is not an attack.
Yeah.
Before we start.
Yeah.
Because you can't really get through the glass. That should be. But.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run over to Mara and cast Sanctuary on her.
Ooh.
Cast spell.
Ooh.
And accept.
I'm gonna. While he's doing that, I want to protect the money, so I'm gonna like reach out, grab Jarrell, and try and shove him behind me.
Okay.
As Ash does that, I will kind of like, bucket brigade, like grab him and put him further back even.
Cool. Yeah, so you managed to move him. He kind of is back here. He kind of backs away a little bit. He knows that this is not his fight. I went ahead and marked Mara as having Sanctuary. I don't know if we can actually set it as a condition. I don't really know how that works.
Yeah. I was trying to figure that out, but yep.
We can look into that a little bit in the future, but for now, so she has Sanctuary. Basically, that just means everything that attacks her or tries to do a spell to her must make a Wisdom saving throw, and then they have to either choose a new target or I think. Cool.
I need something for the stream for every time you rage. I'm gonna do like a GIF or play like a sound. You tell me what you want it to play, and I'll have it play that.
Just a pterodactyl noise.
Okay. I'll find that. I will Google pterodactyl specifically.
All those recordings of pterodactyls.
Yeah.
Still around from the ancient.
Well, like Jurassic Park, yeah.
I'm just.
Would they use turtles?
I don't really have any spells I can cast. Oh my.
Nice.
Oh, I got an nat 20.
For what?
For the initiative.
Oh, we're rolling initiative.
Oh, we're rolling initiative.
Yeah, everybody go ahead
This
and roll.
tab, and
Anybody who didn't take their action, you can do whatever you'd like to do.
My initiative is so bad. I'm about to get beat up by some skeletons.
Yes! I know that doesn't mean anything. I got a 20.
That's 20.
Yay! Hey, friend.
Oh, you're going. Wait, what?
We both got 20.
It's initiative. We got 3 nat 20s, I think. Or maybe not. I don't know what happened. Maybe just 2. But it goes dexterity after that. So you must have a higher dex.
I'm very good at acrobatics.
Oh, and Jarell needs to roll. Cool.
I love all of the different skeleton names.
Yeah. It just like adds names. I don't know why.
Wistful, dishonest, anarchistic. He's not going to listen to the others.
All right. So as we get into it, let's get on that. Mara is up first.
Yeah, the noise always catches me off guard. It's cool though.
Wait, there's a noise?
Oh, really?
Cool. Yeah.
I do not hear it.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, because it's your turn, probably. Maybe.
Oh, I see. Well, Mara is more than a little embarrassed from her performance in the last battle, and she is determined to hit something this time, and we'll see how she does. She takes a swing at the skeleton to her right, rolls a 10 plus, so 15 to hit. Oh, wait, yeah. And then click roll damages. 3.
Cool. What was
12.
You did?
What? Oh, sorry. What was that?
It looks like.
Oh, nice. So yeah.
Yeah, it's 6 damage total.
Which one did you attack? The
one left? To my right. Oh, yeah, the one
to your right. The shrewd skeleton.
See how shrewd you are without a head.
Don't be shrewd.
Okay, and you did 3 damage. So let's go ahead and apply damage. Cool. Neat. So that is that, and that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Cool. Next is Ruby.
All right, so I want to go after the same skeleton since it seems like it's kind of like one of the closest ones. And I want to try a spell that I haven't tried before called Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity. And there's like some interesting rules around it. It's very similar to how wild magic is weird. So I'm very much excited.
Cool.
So cast level at first level spell that will take 2 slots, I think. All right. Numbers. I don't know how to read them.
So that is your damage, I believe. Okay.
No,
so...
I think no. 3 is like the damage type. Both of them are the same.
Yes, that's I see.
So it's gonna be fire, but I think if they're the same, something happens. Wait, give me a second. If you roll the same number on both d8s, the chaos energy leaps from the target to a different creature of your choice within 30 feet of it. So I'll take the boy to the right.
Cool. So let me see real quick. Ranged spell attack. I think, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know if that hits.
You missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't hit. So. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean it didn't hit? 11? Oh, 11 didn't hit?
Yeah, and 11 doesn't hit. So.
That's sad. Okay.
Yeah, but that would have been really cool. I'm kind of disappointed that it didn't hit. So.
Okay.
But yeah,
maybe next time. I still want to try the spell.
Go ahead and roll me d20 though.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna roll the physical one that I actually have here.
Cool. Yeah, that's fine.
19.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens. So yeah, as you kind of step back to hurl this chaos bolt, you kind of flick your hands at it, shoots off your fingertips, like, and it is this forceful fire, like kind of twirling around the center of this bolt, and it hits the wall right behind one of the skeletons, and doesn't do anything, unfortunately. And it is Toledo's turn.
All right. So I'm gonna smack the skeleton right in front of me with my hammer.
Cool.
8.
For attack, yeah, that does not hit.
Yeah.
So the skeleton kind of, shambles forward as it comes out of its little pod. As the half-orc hits it, the chaos bolt kind of flips right past it. And you kind of stepping out of the way of the chaos bolt go to swing your hammer and just miss. It kind of like whiffs right past his head and just whoom, right in front of it. And that is your turn. And Aricia.
All right. So I will move up. And as I move, I will use my bonus action to. Am I? Yeah, I am on. Cast Shillelagh. And I don't know if there's like a. Oh.
You should be able to just click it in
Boom.
your character.
Nice.
Yeah, cool.
Did that work? Okay. So then I. Oh, did that attack for me with it? Is that what it did?
Looks like it rolled. Not sure. Yeah. Okay. So it rolls as like an attack. So I think you can just roll Shillelagh every time you want to attack with that item that you like cast Shillelagh on.
Okay, that's weird, but okay.
Yeah,
So yeah,
odd, but it hits.
whack it.
Cool. Yeah. So step up. Your staff starts to grow. It's a staff, right?
It is.
Like a walking. Okay, so it starts to glow with like this green nature energy, and as you kind of bring it around, you smack it into the side of the skeleton. And let's see, you apply damage. Cool. And that is your turn, correct?
Yep.
Cool. It is now the shrewd skeleton's turn, and so he is going to make an attack with his short sword. He's going to go ahead and go after Mara, since she's the one who attacked him first. So that is a 16 to hit, which
then doesn't he have to do like a wisdom save or something?
Yes, that's right. So let me go ahead and do that. Thank you for reminding me of that. So a wisdom saving throw, normal. He does. That's a 19. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. He does manage to overcome the sanctuary. So on a failed save, the spell doesn't protect the warrior creature from the warrior creature makes an attack. Cast this. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't do anything with that. Okay, so yeah, he brings it around, and so let me go ahead and now roll damage. Normal damage. Okay, so yeah, he comes up. Does rage do anything in this situation? I can't remember exactly what all
halves
rage does.
damage.
Just adds damage. Okay, it doesn't do any protection or anything.
It should have her
damage?
piercing and bludgeoning. Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So let's see. Can I apply? We'll say. Nope, none of these effects really feel like rage to me. We'll say the fire is rage for now. Yep. So you take half damage. Cool. So yeah, he hits you. So he kind of like, as he shambles forward, he sees that you hit him, and he turns to you and he goes, and he kind of takes his sword and slices at you. And in your rage, you just kind of tank it, and it slices your chest, but it doesn't really do much damage to you in this situation. So, all right, and now it is the wistful skeleton's turn. He's going to go ahead and take an attack on Ericus, who's just in front of him. And he is going to, let's see, also attack with his short sword. Skeletons do not have a lot of abilities, in case you all were wondering. And a bow. And so there we go. The attack. Normal. The 13 hit? Nope. 17 hit. An 18. Nope. Okay, nice. Yeah, so he kind of wakes out of this stupor, stumbles forward out of the tank, and goes to just slash at the first thing it sees. Kind of brings the sword around and just whiffs right in front of you. And with that, it is now the dishonest skeleton's turn. He is going to make an attack at Ash.
I don't believe it.
You'll regret it. Maybe.
Oh no. There you go. Short sword. Attack. Normal. 19 hits. Yes. So yeah, he stumbles forward. Let's see. We do normal.
Ooh.
And he does 6 points of damage to you.
6.
Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oops.
You're hurting.
I
Actually.
Oh, you applied it to me. I went and took it
I
off.
applied it. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
There we go.
No, you're good. We just took. So you have 6, right?
No, he took 6 damage, so I have 4. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. We both did it.
Yeah.
You're not dead though.
Yay.
Cool.
Not
Yeah.
dead.
So this is kind of the last skeleton to wake up. Actually, I guess there's one more. But in this order, he's third. He kind of like stumbles forward, the same as the others. He looks at you and goes, and he takes his sword and just jams it forward, and it manages to pierce like right above your heart. Like this could have been a mortal wound, but your armor kind of deflects it up and into your shoulder as it pierces into you.
You're gonna pay.
Then it is an anachronistic skeleton. Or the anarchistic skeleton. It's not anachronistic.
Anachronistic.
Although they are
an acrobatic skeleton.
Yeah. So this one, again, gonna attack the person right in front of it. It sees Erisea, and again, because skeletons don't do much, he is going to attack with his short sword, and he rolls. That is a 21 to hit.
Oh dear.
That will do it. Yeah.
And we'll go ahead and roll damage.
No.
Oh, God.
No.
All right, I'll take care of your damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah. Check
okay.
my spells here.
We're level 1. This is how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Survival horror. Until it's not.
Session
Cool.
2 TPK.
Don't say that.
We'll be all right.
Defend you all to my last.
Cool. And so as that last skeleton goes, I guess nothing happens. We go on to the next turn. that's all.
Yeah.
And Ericos, you are up.
I'm deciding what I'm going to do here. Let's see. Does anyone else have healing besides me?
I do. I have cure wounds.
Oh, good.
So I'm planning on doing that soon.
I'm fine.
There's 2 people that are hurt.
I have another sanctuary though that can hopefully prevent them from taking more
I'll
damage.
survive.
Okay.
Is that a touch spell?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to then take my hammer and swing very hard into the skeleton standing in front of me. Let's get a roll here.
Yeah.
How's a 23?
Nice.
That hits.
All right. Why didn't it roll the damage at the same time too?
You can just click roll damages, because if it doesn't hit, then you don't need to roll damages. There should be a button there, though.
There it
is. Cool.
Why is it rolling? Oh, it's rolling if I'm wielding 2-handed. I'm not wielding 2-handed.
Your hammer does bludgeoning damage, right?
Yes, which
does.
dumps the skeleton.
Yes.
It does.
So, all right. So yeah, as you.
Actually, do I have 2-handed? How does that work?
I think you can you wield your weapon 2-handed.
Yeah.
Then that means I can't use my shield, right?
Yeah, and you have to say like when you're doing it. With
not doing that. We're
hands.
keeping the shield on.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this will be the 5 on top, and then plus whatever is dealt for bludgeoning.
Yeah. So, So as you, this skeleton is the one that just took a swipe at you and missed, and as it kind of roars at you, you bring their hammer down, and it just hits right on top of it, and kind of crumbles and.
Nice.
Apart.
Nice. I booped the head with my hammer.
Excellent use of hammer.
Thank you.
Cool. And now it is. I don't know why his name is TST, but Jarrell is technically up.
Dynamite.
And so Jarrell is kind of back in the back, hiding a little bit, frantically flipping through his notebook, and he says, and he yells out an incantation, and as he does, let's see, I don't think, actually, real quick. Is anyone not wearing armor?
I am not wearing armor.
Okay, you're not wearing armor. Cool.
I mean,
I think you have leather armor.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you meant metal. I am wearing leather.
I think I'm also wearing leather.
Okay. Let me just looking to see.
I am not wearing armor.
I think
Unless
I
you count
studded leather armor. Let me check.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're not wearing armor. Yeah. So he looks at Mara as kind of this big brute in front of him that just kind of is like tanking all this damage, and he casts Mage Hand. He says, "Oh, I didn't even know I could do that."
what you doing, buddy?
Spell. Can I then? I think I can apply it to you, maybe. Maybe not. Your AC. What's your Dexterity modifier?
My dex is +1.
+1. Okay, cool. So your AC is now temporarily 14. Don't let me forget to turn that off.
Sweet.
And
Nice.
I will go ahead and you've got a lot of effects on you right now.
Yes.
Just glowing.
Yeah.
Feeling great. Give the
cool.
mage hand a thumbs up.
His turn. And Ash is up.
I heard the noise that time.
Yeah, okay, so Ash is going to kind of shake off that first attack, and I'm going to use Second Wind to give myself 1d10 hit points. 9.
Nice.
Alright, so
Nice.
add 9 hit points back, and now I'm furious, so I'm going to attack this skeleton in front of me. So I roll first, and then I click on them if I hit, right?
Health?
I did not update my health. I'll do that real quick. Cool.
You're good. I got you.
Thanks.
I just wanted to make sure we weren't both doing it.
Yeah.
I can handle all that kind of stuff. I
Sounds
can do it
good.
pretty quickly. So
Yeah.
no
All right, cool. All right, so I'll attack with my great sword.
Nice.
It's a great sword.
It is a great sword. 13. Does a 13 hit?
It does.
Yes.
Yay!
Thank goodness.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, so hang on. So I think if I click on them, then I can apply the damage to them?
You're attacking the one in front of you?
Yeah. How does that work?
Okay. I think you can just right click, or there should be the little boxes to the left of your thing.
Yeah, see, I don't see that. I saw them
Okay.
before.
No worries. I will go ahead and I can just do.
Yeah, like I saw the
apply
4
it.
little boxes with the icons, but it's weird. It like disappeared. It is gone.
So did you click on the skeleton? Is he highlighted?
He is now, but now there's no boxes. But if I click on myself, the
If you-
boxes show
If you
up.
hover over, so click on the skeleton, and then click hover over the damage box on the left.
Yep. It's when
You
I
see 4 boxes there.
Yeah, so no, when the skeleton is hovered, there's no boxes. When I click on myself, I can apply the damage. Like
Okay, no worries. I will just apply it. I think maybe I just have to do it here, so I will just do that.
yeah.
Cool. And that is this guy. Sweet. Yeah. So as you kind of step up, you kind of like taking a deep breath, like grab your shoulder for a second as your sword kind of, or your great sword kind of hangs to the ground, and you kind of like regain your balance, pick up your sword, and just swing straight up and through, and
Bones.
just like a devastating cleave right through the center, and cuts off a couple of his rib cages as they kind of fly across the room
Like Babe Ruth out here.
and, yeah. Boop. And Mara, it is your turn.
I'm gonna give like an air 5 on the destruction of the skeleton. All right. Going to take a look at that. Was it the shrewd one? That shrewd skelly?
That is the one to your right.
Yes. And I'm just gonna shake my head at him. Puff a little.
Mara is disappointed in you.
Disappointed. Gonna roll a 9 plus something.
14.
I got
That
a
hits.
14. All right.
Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Mouse, work. Okay. And boop.
Ooh, there you go. And that is a 10. And that's a great axe. Okay, yeah. So we apply that damage.
Yes.
And he is also dead.
Oh, snap.
Yes.
As you kind of stand back up, you're. I don't think you took like a little bit of damage, but it's kind of rolled back to you. So then you kind of bring your axe back around, and this one just you kind of cleave its head just like straight off.
Whoa.
As the skeletal remains just clatter to the ground. Kind of falls back into the tank and just hangs there, and the head goes rolling off across the floor. And it is Ruby's turn.
4.
All right. I think what I'm gonna try to do is, what's the name of the skeleton to the right of them?
The anarchistic skeleton.
Okay. So I'm gonna do Firebolt at the anarchistic skeleton and see how that goes.
Fireball or Firebolt?
Not Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Oh.
Bolt.
Bolt.
Not ball.
Okay.
Fireball does like a 20-foot radius attack. It would hit all of you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's
but
a bolt.
Firebolt
Yeah.
is okay.
Plus, it's like a level
So
whatever
I'm not
spell.
sure.
Yeah, we're level 1. I'm like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That hits and does 4 points of fire damage.
Nice.
Any wild magic that I'm gonna roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a d20.
You really want stuff
She
to
wants
mess
it to
up,
go
don't
off.
you?
I want to see how that works. It still didn't happen yet.
You're going to turn into a potted plant for 10 minutes.
It's 13. Oh,
Okay.
God. Disappointment.
Cool. So yeah, you hit this guy, and so yeah, you kind of like let this fire just kind of roll off your fingers as you kind of throw it towards him, and it hits him like dead in the chest. He stumbles back into the thing, into the tank with kind of like a, and just kind of like falls down. His things are all burnt.
Bolt.
Did you change your language, Anna? Or did you paste that?
Wait, what?
The thing you just said is in like a different language.
It says spice
Yeah,
to me.
it's
Yeah,
just
same here.
it's like
It was
Oh,
normal
now
for me.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I see. I was on the skeleton, and it doesn't no comment.
oh.
Nice. That's
So my
awesome.
thing still works, but apparently it doesn't work on all of you. So it's
That is
fine.
pretty cool.
Cool. So cool. The and that skeleton kind of falls back, charred, and then just in the tank, lifeless. There's one left. The boot. Cool. And Alita, it is your turn.
All right. Well, since there's one left, I'm gonna attack it.
Cool.
So I'm gonna, once this animation stops, run over here and hit it with my hammer.
Nice. That does not hit,
You're
unfortunately.
just coming up in my space like that.
Yeah, so you kind of back around, swing around to get to the side of him, and you kind of come up with your hammer, but it just kind of barely misses again. Just kind of comes down slightly to the left.
This is the theme.
Yeah. you hit some of your other ones, though. So, yeah, as you hit the glass, though, it kind of cracks a little bit behind the tank, in the tank behind him. I think it's funny that they haven't even managed to get out of these tanks. Like, at all. Okay, Erisea is up.
Okay, well, I've still got Shillelagh on, and I'm gonna just whack it and hope that it dies because I only have 2 hit points left.
You should be able to just do Shillelagh. Oh, yeah, cool, it did.
Yeah, I just clicked Shillelagh again.
Cool. Is that a...
Wait, that's hold on.
damage.
This time it just did. Sorry, let me try.
you're good.
I clicked it in a different place.
Okay.
So let me. Hold on.
There should be like a little d20 dice, yeah, to the left. Okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage. Yep, that hits. Awesome. Yeah, so you bring that down and manage to just crack it like right in the side of the skull, and some splintery cracks appear in the side of the skull, but it is still standing. Yeah, so it stands up.
Where did
we found a worthy
where did,
opponent.
Teleta go?
So
Just
he's
to the
to your left there.
Oh. over there.
Yeah, right here. Cool. And so it is the skeleton's turn. He kind of sees this big turtle come up as it approaches him in this space. And it kind of turns and looks at you with this kind of jerking skeleton motion. And it's going to make an attack with its short sword, if you would have guessed that. No,
What?
It's pretty wild.
That's out of nowhere.
And
Yeah.
that is a 14.
That's a miss.
That does not hit. Turtley boy with your big old shell. And yeah, so he kind of brings his sword around to strike at you as you kind of whiff with your hammer a little bit, because I was all kind of happening at the same time. So he brings it around, and you manage to just turn, and he strikes right into your shell. He kind of maybe slices a couple of the pieces of like leather and things kind of hanging off your shell, but nothing seems too damaged.
I turn back and glare at him.
And Ericos is up.
All right, we do the smash. Excuse me. I'm going to walk over. Wait, how do I walk over there?
The monster.
You could go probably behind the tanks.
I don't think I can actually get there if I go behind the tanks.
Yeah,
I only have 30 speed.
I would move away,
This
but
is
then
that's within
melee
melee range. That's within melee range. 5, 10, 15. That's only 15.
Oh, okay. Can I stand here?
Yeah, you can kind of. These tanks, they don't have like very great size for assets,
right.
so yeah, there's like a good amount of space between the tanks, enough that each of you can kind of stand there. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, let's bring my hammer down onto its head for a final boop, as it were. That does not look like a final boop.
It misses. So yeah,
that was a very bad boop. I booped the tank.
Like as the other attacks are happening, you kind of like dodge and duck between the tanks, and you bring it around. But as you kind of go through, it catches on the side of the other tank, and you manage to just like completely shatter this other tank. As it's kind of already falling apart, and your hammer just hits into it, but it kind of stops the blow, and it just crumbles to the ground, and the skeleton inside that's already dead kind of just like tumbles back onto the ground right beside you.
That's it. That's all I got.
And it is Jarrell's turn. He is going to kind of move back and cower in fear. And it is Ash's turn.
I don't think it's much surprise what I'm about to do here either. I'm about to take my great sword and try and bring it down upon this skeleton. I'm going to try and do it from this button. Oh, oops. What did I do? Oh, I did it. So now I can pick someone and then go attack. What did I do? Normal. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Cool. Yeah. That is a 22 to hit. You hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
How do I roll? I did this differently. I did my attack roll.
Actually, this might be.
How do I do the damage?
I don't know. What did you roll to? Oh, it's the damage button up. So you see where you rolled your greatsword. You clicked it the first time, and there's like the attack button, and then there's like the damage button underneath it on the chat. It's like 2 messages.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Got it. Yeah.
Because we were all spamming about the languages.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Nah, it's all good.
Whoa.
Take that.
What? Oh, you. Oh wait, I don't know why that rolled. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. That is a kill. How do you want to do this?
Oh, well, I'll tell you how I want to do it. I mean, I'm just literally going to try and cleave this thing, like, right through its torso. Just, like, big old, whoosh around and boom, right down through this. Like, my sword just hits the ground. Ding, like, pretty much try and smash it into bits because it hurt me pretty bad, so.
Very cool. Yeah, so you bring it around. You kind of like even like generate some sparks off the floor as you bring it up. You bring it over your head and down into it. You cleave it right in half. Where your first attack had already knocked off some of its ribs, this just cuts right through the spine and like a diagonal. So you're like through the shoulder, through the spine, through the leg, as it kind of just like almost comically like slides apart half of the skeleton falls one way, the other half falls the other way as your sword kind of just clangs into the ground. And you kind of just pull it out with a boop. And that is the end of combat.
Woot.
They've all been booped.
So anime.
Cool. Nice work, y'all.
I'm
You can reset
tired.
my mage hand hit point thing.
Yeah.
Yes, good call.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm really starting to feel pretty wore out from this.
That was not
this
the right
dungeon.
Whew.
Might need a rest soon.
Yeah, can I cast Cure Wounds on myself?
Yeah. You should be able to just click it in your.
Wait, what is your Cure Wounds? I was gonna say, because I have 5 points of lay on hands to use per long rest, and if you're depending on what your health is, your Cure Wounds might be a little more valuable than my lay on hands right now.
Oh,
You need a lot of hit points, right?
I was 8 down, and I just healed 7, so I think I'll take that.
Yeah, take that then. Okay.
Thank you, though.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yep. So you managed to heal yourself up a little bit. All right. What would everyone else like to do? Turn off all of Mara's statuses. I do love how tanky this gets. That everybody's just like, we'll cast everything on you.
Yeah, that is very funny.
Like, come at me, and they're like, "Nah, we don't want to."
There were no other ways out of this room, right? There was just that bedroom area, and then. Wait,
I'm gonna grab Jarrell
game.
before we do anything and say, "What is wrong
Can
with
you
you?"
punch him in the face?
Yeah, I'm gonna punch
Gentle
Jarrell
punch.
in the. Yeah, I'm gonna punch Jarrell in the face.
Okay.
How about a slight slap? Maybe not a full force punch.
Well, I don't do that
I'm worried
much
that
damage.
Your full force punch might be a little too effective.
Yeah. Like basically, how about a hard shake? Like a hard.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you doing? Why are you setting off
so,
these keypads? Why would you do that?
He's kind of shaken a little bit, and then you kind of like you go like that to him, and he kind of like backs up, and you see him kind of like wake out of his stupor. He was clearly like very terrified of what was happening here, and so you slam him up against the thing. He says, I was just doing my job. I was researching these. I had no way of knowing that was going to happen.
Were you?
All right, so
I'm gonna echo that sentiment and slam down my great axe. Like, were you?
there's
Yes. I assure you, I have no intention of waking those things. Thank you for dealing with them. I'll make sure to
start pounding my warhammer in my hand with a 13 intimidation check, going, "Were you?"
It just doesn't seem like the way that one would research something would be to just come in and haphazardly press buttons.
As they're all doing this, I turn around and start haphazardly.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing we did to the other keyboard. I just started pressing the buttons.
Yeah. So yeah, as you turn around, you push a couple buttons. It lights up red again. Nothing seems to happen though. No matter how many combinations you press, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. He says, I was just trying to decipher what was happening here. I had no idea that they would bring them back as undead.
Well, how about in the future?
I've never seen ancient technology like this.
Neither have we. I don't even know what this is, but maybe in the future, before you press keypads, just maybe give us a little advance notice so that we can prepare for it.
I glance over at Kurt, roll my eyes, and keep pressing buttons.
It just keeps flashing red. Nothing's happening.
Having a good time.
Cool. What would you like to do?
I think you've seen all you need to see. Is there anything else you want to check out in here, Jarrell? If not, let's hit the road.
He says, it seems as though this is safe for the time being. I will probably stay in town and continue to investigate this area. But thank you for your service. You've been more than helpful. I might have more use of you yet, though, if you wouldn't mind a small errand task.
Well,
as long as you pay us right now for the work that we've done, pay us fairly.
What the girl said.
Then we might consider it. And if you stay here and you're not gonna go with us next time because you're only causing trouble.
Liability.
Yeah.
He says,
You know.
yes, yeah, we can talk about your compensation, but let's get out of here for now.
I kind of like that you're afraid. Let's talk about our compensation.
Yeah, let's talk about our
Oh my
compensation here
god.
so that if
All
we
right,
are not
friends,
satisfied, we can like
okay,
trap him
wait,
here.
now hang on. We should not be doing this. We should not be scaring this man
Look.
so badly in a dungeon full of skeletons where who the hell knows what else is gonna pop up or what might happen to each of us if we just stay here very long and maybe say things we shouldn't be saying. Guy who pressed a bunch of buttons very randomly that shouldn't have done that. Perhaps we should go back topside if we're done down
quick.
Are
Have
we
we
done down here?
explored? Oh, yeah,
I
go
was
ahead.
just gonna say quick counter argument. One, where if he's gonna stick around, we need to make sure the place is clear. So I'm okay with more skeletons rolling up. Two, the job is as we know it done. I want to be paid. So we did the
Well,
job.
yes, I'm not saying we're not getting
And
paid. I'm
this
saying
place
get
is
out
like
of here.
intimidating. We can get more money if he stays here and
Oh
thinks
my
that we
God.
will trap him here if he doesn't pay us fairly.
All right. Well,
The struggles of being
She
I'm
says
not-
in front
yeah.
of him.
party.
I'm not into the whole trapping.
Oh yeah, I certainly did. I certainly said it in front of him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I believe the guy.
I said it and then I looked at the guy like, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I believe him. I think it was an honest mistake. I made one earlier with my big old half-orky fingers. You know, sometimes you just press the wrong
Can I make an insight check on him being truthful about that's a mistake?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Not very insightful, but let's try.
Can all of us do that?
Sure.
9.
Well, what are we rolling?
It's insight. It's one of your skills.
Okay.
I'm too busy fiddling to pay attention.
Oh yeah, you do whatever you gotta do.
Paracia takes his word at face value.
Okay. Yeah. So
Hey, it's 16.
yeah, all of you, as far as you can tell, he is 100% truthful. He was enraptured by this ancient technology in a way that was just very like he just wanted to investigate this stuff. He wanted to do his job as a researcher. He kind of figured maybe that with all of you there, he probably was safe. You could tell he kind of, as he moved through the dungeon, you could see him get a little bit bolder and bolder. Moving into things is like, ooh, like, oh wow, that's amazing. And he kind of like looks at things and he look at a few other things and he so he was very genuine. It was an honest mistake.
All right, Jarrell.
All right, honest mistake. Mistakes were
Let's
made.
go, Jarrell.
I made some of them.
And I'm gonna head for the exit, which I think can go this way. If you move the arrow keys, it will like update the map for you. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm in the shower. Help! I'm trapped in the shower.
Sorry, that's
Oh my god, you poor thing. All right, well, you have fun in there. Have fun becoming a skeleton. I mean,
you have to select the token.
Yeah, you have to click on your token.
I did.
Oh. Hmm.
I've tried
my
doing
thing crashed.
I've tried doing the arrows and I've tried just dragging it with my mouse and neither seem to
You
be
moved now.
working.
Every
Did
time
I?
someone says tokens, I'm thinking of GWT.
I'm not authorized.
Yeah, that'll work.
How is this related?
Not working right
Yeah.
now, Kate.
And I'm gonna whoop. Somebody whoosh me.
Not working.
Yeah, there we go. I got whooped.
So are we exiting the building right now? I mean,
Well, the entire
the
thing.
area.
Where's Jarrell? I lost him again.
He's whooshing.
Yeah, he
We're-
just teleported.
There you are.
I gotta move everybody.
I'm like
Are you manually doing the teleportation?
I'm walking with my hand on his shoulder, loosely until we get our writ, like our.
Yeah.
Let's go, buddy. We did it. We're at the edge of the world.
Whoa, if you move around, it's like there's a spotlight.
Bong, bong. You're just bouncing off the walls. You're still raging. Ah, ah.
Trying to burn off all that rage energy.
I can just go ahead and move you, Emily. No worries.
Can you move me as well?
Why am I upside down?
Thank you.
I just moved you all.
Thank you.
Cool. Yep. And so yeah, as you all approach here,
I think this is a good enough place. Like we're still not in the town, but it's still spooky enough to
Yeah,
intimidate
this
him.
is good for payment. He's got his book. He can write the what you call it.
he says,
A check?
Yeah, basically.
The writ?
The writ.
Yeah. So he says, my official parchment is back at the stronghold. If you would mind escorting me there, we can head there now, and I'll get your writ
All
for
right,
you.
fair enough. Let's go to the stronghold.
But did we finish exploring that place? I thought there was something north of where we entered.
Ended up going to the
Or
same
Oh
did we-
no,
place.
We found that, yeah.
Okay.
As a
It was
metagame,
boring.
there was something north, but we didn't find it.
There
Okay.
was the room that you all went in right off the entrance that had like the power thing and the chest that had a couple like of the old ancient coins and things. But that was it. Just as a metagame, you're good.
I thought there was some sort of trap door behind bookshelves.
There were some bookshelves. Don't worry about it right now. Cool. Sweet. So you all head to the stronghold.
Whoa.
Information.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, as you get in, he kind of looks around at this place and says, "Yes, I think this will be a good research lab." And he heads inside. And if you want to
Oh
follow
yes.
him, you all kind of go into the sanctuary. Okay, cool. This stronghold. The stronghold has a couple rooms to it. It's very dilapidated. He kind of goes back over and he says, "All right, so as I said earlier, I don't have enough coin on me to pay you myself, but I am here on official college business. If you wouldn't mind, I actually have a secondary task for you, for which I will give you extra money in the writ. But I would like to requisition some supplies from the College of the Magician, which is in Eklund Falls. If you're headed that way anyway to collect your money, would you mind delivering a letter for me?"
Not at all.
How much are you gonna pay us to deliver the letter?
Says, I had planned on paying each of you a sum of 5 gold for your work down there. I'll give you an extra 3 gold for the delivery for each.
That sounds way too much money for delivering a letter and not enough money for exploring.
If you give us 6 for exploring and
Oh my
Two,
god, we're
one.
negotiating.
Or 2,
And-
yeah, and 2 for
I was
delivery.
trying to
It's the same numbers.
Says
Yes.
he says.
I just reach out my big hand.
So he asks you all your names as he writes down a writ for each of you for the sum of 8 gold pieces. Says it is a 16-day trek from here to Eklund Falls.
16.
So this is no small task.
Yeah.
I would ask that if you can get there as quickly as possible, I would like to start researching this area. I brought some of my tools with me, so it isn't too much of a rush, but I would like to get started within the next few weeks.
Are there any good places to stop along the way? Or would I know this already?
You would probably know.
Okay.
So between here and Scry, let me see. I think I can actually. Maybe I can't. I don't think I have a map in here.
It's in Anvil.
not have a
If
map
somebody
in here.
wants to, I can go get the link. I have Anvil
Yeah,
open.
yeah, you can pull it up in World
Yeah.
Anvil. I should put the map in here somewhere, but
Here we
yeah. So you would know there's no major towns between here and Scry, between here Scry and Eklund Falls. However, there are a number of like way stops kind of set up for adventurers who, or just people who are traveling. It's on the way through a number of fairly major roads that you can take to get between the areas. So
Yeah.
Where was
Yeah.
Scry again? Scry is like in found it. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have to head
So
northwest.
there is yeah.
Oh, I
and there-
found Eklund Falls. Okay.
There's a King's Road that runs through here. So King's Roads are kind of like
Right.
highways in this
Yeah.
world where they, they're more than just like a dirt path that cars
Yeah.
travel on. They're like major highways, sort of like Roman.
Like
They're
patrolled
built, with
roads,
cobble.
like for safe for
Yeah.
major.
And so you know that on the way there would be a number of like way stations, probably a few small farms, things like that.
Okay, so it'll be good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a straight 16-day hike there. Though you do all have your camping stuff. So
Yeah.
and as you come up, it begins to be dawn on the next day. Let me go ahead and so as you leave the sanctuary, you'll notice it is dawn.
I need rest and I need food.
Sleepy times.
I was muted. When we came out from underground, it was becoming dawn. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, the light was just beginning to break over the hills, and as you get to the sanctuary and start to head out, the sun begins to rise. It's about 7 in the morning.
Okay. I feel that perhaps we should rest before we leave.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I'm not ready
Let's
for
do a long rest.
Well met, traveling companions.
Yeah.
I
Somehow we seem to have found ourselves heading to Eklund Falls together. But before I can go, I know I need sleep, I need supplies, and I need food. Should we meet somewhere?
Very much.
Yeah, we should probably meet at the place that has those delicious like fish sandwiches. I think it was
I
right,
could go for it right
like
now.
those giant ones.
Yeah.
All right, to the tavern. You want to ride?
Yes, I'm gonna ride on your back.
when are we meeting?
This is a good point.
After we sleep?
Yeah.
Is there any
I
way
mean,
to
I think
stay
we're all
just
gonna go to
outside
the same tavern, right?
Well, I'm not sleeping in the inn.
Okay.
So
It is full.
So you each would fall kind of, the inn is full at this point. And actually, as you were kind of leaving the festival grounds where the rift opened, you kind of would see, there are still a few like ambulatory services happening where people are trying to there's minor scrapes and bruises and things just from the small earthquake that happened. Nobody was seriously hurt, but they're just kind of taking care of those small things. And the tavern does seem pretty packed right now.
Okay.
And as you get to the stronghold, there are also still like a few people milling about. Some people who were here for the festival who were camping in this area, just because it was kind of there was places with roofs over their heads and a little bit of dryness in case it got dewy or rainy. So you could crash here in the stronghold.
I'm ready to
I mean, we
crash.
have all of the supplies. We have everything in our backpacks, like bedrolls. We have like rations. I definitely don't think I ate mine still. So
Going on a
could be
sandwich
good
run?
enough.
Anybody want a sandwich?
I do.
All right, one sandwich,
Actually,
two
I really
sandwiches,
I'll take one actually.
3
This is
sandwiches,
very fun.
4
I
sandwiches.
actually have a
Sure.
very strong craving for a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
I'm just gonna go.
There's one like a mile walk away from my apartment. I might go for lunch
Yes.
tomorrow.
Toledo, was it? Do turtles eat fish sandwiches? You're gonna get a fish sandwich. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head off
Get
to the
everyone a
tavern.
fish sandwich.
That'll cost like what, 6 or 7 coppers. I'm
Yeah.
flush right now,
Eat fish.
so I am gonna buy a bunch of fish sandwiches, bring them
I'll
back. Yes,
I'll walk with you.
to the sandwiches.
Sweet. Yeah. So as you, is the music really loud?
A little bit.
I think
cannot
it's
hear
really
the
loud.
music at all.
I think it's pretty good. I guess it could be a little lower, like it for background music.
I turned it down just a little bit. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, you get to the tavern. It's a little wild right now.
Yeah.
There's people kind of running around. Few people have kind of started drinking early. The events of last night were a bit of a shock to the system for a lot of these small town villagers that live here. And so as you walk in, you walk up to the bar and the barkeep says, "Oh, hello. It's the Intrepid Adventurers."
Greetings, good innkeeper. I know everything's a little bit, still a little excited around here, but I was wondering if your kitchen was open. We just spent some time investigating the exploded hole in the ground, and we are very hungry after slaying some foul beasties.
She said, or he actually, this is a different person than was there the night before, or the day before. He says, "Oh yes, I could probably whip up a few things, especially for the people who helped save the town from those skeletons. Here, it's on the house. And he hands you 7 sandwiches, one for Jerome.
I'm gonna tip him 3 copper anyway.
Okay. Yep. So he
Aww.
thank
You're so
you.
kind.
Thank you so much for your hospitality. We really appreciate it. And despite the events of last night going the way they did, beautiful town.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
I'll catch up with you as
Okay.
Cool.
as Mara goes out, and then I'm going to ask the innkeeper if I might purchase 4 more sandwiches.
He said, "Oh yeah, yes. Were there more of you?"
Oh no, no. I pull out my money. I don't. I'm not asking for more free food. I just if I could purchase several sandwiches.
Very well. 4 more, you said.
Please.
And he comes back out with 4 more sandwiches all together and kind of hands them to you. He's got kind of with the tray that you take them on.
Yeah. I just kind of scoop them up, and then when I go out, I head this way.
Cool. What are you doing, Anna?
Before I actually I come back and I'm like, wait a second. I wanted to ask, is there a good place for us to stock up on supplies before we set out on a shortish journey, a medium-sized journey?
Well, we have a few small supplies here that we might be able to help you with. What are you looking for?
Just some food to take for the road, maybe like dried provisions, some jerky.
Yes, we do have often provide travelers with rations for the road. We could definitely help with that.
All right, then we'll be back. And also, if I bring like a growler, can you fill that up for me? And do I get like a discount, or do I need to buy the growler? We'll figure it out later. All right.
Wait, Disney World? You get like a refill if you buy the souvenir cup?
That's how the breweries are.
Trader
Here.
Joe's.
Yeah, you could buy like a growler from them and bring it back, and it's cheaper when you fill it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you again for your hospitality.
Cool.
I've got my mouth half.
All right, Emily. I assume I know what you're doing. Do you want to explain to everyone, or do you just want to do it and?
Well, your characters don't know, but I'd like to, describe. I go out to where I had kind of tethered up and hidden Abacus in the woods, and I give her some really good scratches. And I feed her some fish sandwiches.
Yeah.
And do I know how we'll be leaving town?
Likely from that direction that you're headed.
Okay, perfect. And if I'm just checking something because I can't remember if I already have it as a level 1. Okay, yeah. So I do have speech of beast and leaf, so she can understand me, though I can't understand her. But I let her know that I'm gonna go back into the town and sleep for a little bit, and I will be back in a few hours, and we're gonna go have an adventure. And I give her one of the stuffed animals that I won.
Cool.
And just kind of spend a few minutes giving her some rubs and some love, making sure that that the fish didn't upset her tummy too much.
Yeah, she seems very happy with the fish sandwiches. They're fried food for dogs. They love it. Yeah, she kind of like rolls around, lets you scratch her belly. It's pretty scaly. It's a scaly little belly. And so yeah, you toss her the toy, and she kind of like bites into it and kind of shakes back and forth. I'm gonna actually.
Such a good girl. No, you stay quiet. Other people will come through here. You need to stay quiet so that you don't scare people.
she manages to completely destroy the toy by the time you leave. Just rips the head off by shaking back and forth.
It's all right. I've got the leather like snake for later, so.
So she kind of just like looks at you really sadly, big puppy dog like eyes, and like as you start to walk away.
Come back, and I give her some more scratches by her ears, and then I give her a big kiss.
All right.
And then I go.
She looks disappointed, but like understanding. She's like, all right. And so yeah, you head on back.
Yep.
Cool. So I'm assuming everybody else was just kind of setting up, maybe eating in the time. I'll go ahead and move you there.
Thank you.
That everything else was happening. So maybe get your bedroll set up, kind of get your spots claimed. You're eating your food. Yeah, you kind of get to rest with not very much disturbance. How long do you want to sleep for?
I would love to take a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I set up my little doll that I won that's supposed to protect us. He's doing his job. What's his name here? I wrote it
Sir
down.
Stuffington?
Sir Stuffington,
Something
yes.
bear.
Yeah. Stuffing bear? I wrote it down. Hang on.
Yep.
Sir Stuffed.
Yeah.
But his name is now Sir Stuffing Bear.
Cool. Yeah. So you put him down. He kind of sits there, and my thing is crashing again. But yeah. So you managed to. I'm gonna say that you're like set up and eating and everything was the first little bit of your long rest. You had like some light activity there. So you get some sleep. It is about. Let's see. 4 o'clock in the afternoon when you wake up. You're all pretty dead tired from this, and so you kind of groggily wake up. It's getting to be late afternoon. Let me go ahead and change the view. And so yeah, there.
Well, I'm not sure it makes sense to. I know Jarrell, Jarrell wants us to get a move on, but does it make sense to leave at night? Should we finish out the day here and start fresh early in the morning, or should we just head out?
I'm ready to get moving. Also, I got dark vision, so I don't care when we leave.
There's nothing stopping me. I could go. I would like to stop in the bookstore very quickly, if that's okay with folks, now that I have a little bit of money. I just want to do some research.
I gotta go pick up some beef jerky, so I'll do that while you do that.
Okay.
Cool. Yep, so however many rations you're going to buy, whoever needs to buy stuff, rations are 6 silver pieces a piece, and it's enough for a whole day of food.
Oh, okay.
Do we have any money? Because I don't think I have any in D&D Beyond.
I'm pretty sure that you just got a bunch from that toolbox.
Yeah, you found some of the pieces from that one toolbox. You should have at least, that's not what I wanted to click on, a little bit. Let me see. Let me check your character sheet real quick.
It might depend on what you picked when you started. Like your, there was like, if you were like poor, wealthy, moderate, like whatever it was, and you got like a little bit of money for that.
Yeah,
I was also like, yeah, I think I made a mistake buying daggers. I don't know why I have to. I don't need to, and I'm probably not gonna use crossbow.
Did you?
I don't know why.
It doesn't look like you picked a background, which I'm guessing is part of the problem. I don't know. I can pick one for you if you want that would make sense with kind of the background that we talked about. I know most of the backgrounds. I've looked at them a bunch. That's up to you, but that should give you some coin.
What?
Are you cool?
I wasn't sure like if any of the presets that they had going on actually matches it.
Yeah, it's probably close enough. We can probably do one.
We can talk about it like after.
Okay,
after
yeah.
You definitely have some gold though, because you got some from that chest. Cool. Yeah. So those of you who are buying rations, go ahead and however many rations you're going to get, it's 6 silver pieces per day. The bookshop is open, so you want to head over that direction.
Yeah, so I was just gonna head into the bookshop. I didn't know. Let me see here. Zoom
That's
on
Jarrell.
out.
He's also. Yeah, so when you wake up, Jarrell is back at the bookshop as well, kind of looking for some tomes and stuff. As you walk in, he's in the shelves, and the large orcish man is standing there as well.
I approach the large orcish man. Excuse me. I'm looking for spell books, spell scrolls, anything, nothing powerful. Very, very entry kind of level type spells, particularly for wizards.
Cool. Yeah, he says, "Oh, well, we've got I've got a few perhaps over here." And he kind of leads you back behind the bookshelf, or some of the bookshelves, into the back corner where there's kind of just a big chest full of a couple scrolls. Most of them don't really appear to be very much, but let me and I get better at having these things pulled up. So yeah, you find. Sorry.
No worries. Yeah.
Oh, scroll. The magic.
Wait, that's so weird. I'm taking a screenshot with my Mac, and it takes the wrong thing.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's
completely.
not Eklund Falls. Like I was about to message you and be like, that's
I
not.
tried twice. I
Weird.
select Eklund Falls, and I selected with the name the Middle Empire because I feel like that would be the easiest way to find it.
Yeah.
And it just gives this.
Weird.
So weird.
Anyway.
All right.
Well, that's 16 days.
Yeah.
I might have calculated that wrong. It might be a little less. Than that.
I don't really know how maps work, so I'm just
Let me look real quick.
I'm just thinking about how far. Yeah.
I think. Okay, so it is. I looked this up.
Is there a legend? Oh, there
10
is.
days. 10 days. At a normal pace. 8 days at a fast pace.
Yeah, I mean it looks pretty
That's
far.
one
honestly.
long trip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even though it looks like such a small path on the map.
So
Yeah.
each of the hexes is 60 miles.
Yeah.
At this scale.
Yeah.
So you know,
Oh.
it's large. So that's 240 miles about to travel there. Cool. Let's see. So you managed to find a few. You were looking for like spell scrolls.
Yeah, spell scrolls or like maybe like an abandoned wizard spell book. Really particularly looking for mage hand and a couple I wrote this down. I'm very sorry.
No, you're good.
But I got the book right here. So let's look it up. What were the other ones? Yeah, I'm looking for mage hand. I want to say it's Blade Ward and True Strike were the ones that I was hoping to find.
Okay. So let's see. You managed to find a scroll of expeditious retreat.
Oh, that's nice. It's what level is that?
Level 1.
Level 1. Okay, cool.
You find a scroll of sleep.
Scroll of what? Sorry.
Sleep.
Ooh. Okay.
And a scroll of Long Strider.
Okay. So, and again, forgive me, this is like actually a DM question, like for the mechanics. The way this works is like if I wanted to learn a particular spell, like I get it, the scroll, the thing, and then I practice it copy it over to my own kind of like way of remembering it, like the okay. Yeah, so yeah, those
Yep.
aren't any of the ones I'm focused on. So I'll rummage through them and I mean they look interesting, but they're not the spells that I'm after, so I'm gonna pass on or even asking like how much those might run.
Yeah. So essentially, when you have a wizard class, when you have the ability to cast spells as a wizard,
Yeah.
you can learn new spells, and it costs copying as well. So it takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold
Oof.
for each level of the spell.
There we go. So that's
So
gonna
yeah,
be
it's very expensive. The
That's
the
right.
cost is essentially from the like components that you
Materials,
need to
yeah.
copy it into the spell book, which is like really fine inks and things like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay.
cool.
All right. Yep. So we're good. I'm gonna peace out then.
You can also use spell scrolls just like as a one-time use thing
Yes.
too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm more interested in the long term. Like this could be very useful, but I'm slowly trying to actually be able to use these consistently. So
Cool. Yeah. So you can go ahead and you leave. So yeah, you've gotten your supplies. Does anybody else want to look for anything at the bookstore, anything like that?
I'm good.
Cool.
I'm good.
Great. So yeah, if you all want, this is probably a pretty good time
Yes.
into this
Yep.
episode. You all do level up.
Yes.
Yay!
I get my circle. I get to join my circle.
Woot woot.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, you should all be level 2 now. You should be able to just do that in D&D Beyond.
Wait, level 3?
Level 2.
Two.
Two.
Okay.
I
was like, are we gonna jump a level?
So yeah, we are doing milestone-based levels.
Cool.
I just don't really feel like messing with XP.
Yep.
Totally.
I, in the background, am kind of treating it like XP, but it doesn't really matter how I'm like coming up with when you get levels. But I will say I'm gonna try to get you towards like the middle levels, like 3, 4, and 5, a little sooner.
Yeah.
Level 3 is where things start to get interesting.
Yep.
You get your class features. Cool. Yeah, as you
Amazing.
get your things updated, let me know, and I will update them in
Boundary.
Foundry.
Cool.
Yep. So I can get your character sheets pulled back in, and that should be everything. So great. And next time we will head to the town or the city of Eklund Falls, which is the capital of Heroin.
Cool.
In the middle of Ireland.
That's gonna be awesome. Awesome.
Cool. And yeah, I'm planning. I don't know that it really matters too much, but I'm planning to make the session right before Halloween, which is the 24th or the 25th. I'm not sure. As long as everybody's available at that time to do like a spoopy Halloween themed episode. It'll be kind of a one shot. So we have like 2 weeks until then. So we'll have 2 more sessions, I think, before that point, or maybe 1. I'm not sure. It'll be kind of a one shot, but it'll be with your characters. And it will be happening in this world.
Cool.
So everybody knows.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I want to draw Abacus. What kind of dog is he? Well, I mean, crocodile, obviously, but
you'll find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out soon enough. And yeah, awesome.
No, I might keep her hidden for a while.
All right. Well, I'm gonna flip us
Someday.
over to be continued, and that's it, stream
Woo!
folks. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching if you watched.